think something bit me. You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
Welcome to the stream.
Commencing research.
Today on Honkai Star Rail,
What a headache.
we continue where we left off last time with our spooky
More
investigations.
enemies.
I was, in the meantime, while waiting for the stream to start, trying to do some of the challenges in these towers. They can be a bit mean,
This combat needs optimized.
especially on the time front.
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
This barely worked out. That was the final turn. But yeah, these are interesting to do. Not interesting enough to show them really off on stream, but there are many other things we can show off. Like more ghost stories to investigate. Weird stuff keeps happening in Haunted House. I guess that's why it's called Haunted. There is this place near the Alchemy Commission. I went away for a while because there were disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but when I got back, strange things began happening. Humanoid shapes would float outside my window. I'd hear laughter in an otherwise empty house. Sometimes I even feel like I can't breathe. When the real estate agent sold me the place, they mentioned that the previous owners are all outworlders here to seek immortality but died without success. Over time, their resentment got left there. I used to count my lucky stars about being a long-lived species or not needing to search for immortality, and now I've gotten haunted. Why would you even buy a house like that? I think I've heard about some short-lived species folks running into trouble at the Alchemy Commission. Even moving out didn't do anything. Alchemy Commission? Surely not. This is pretty scary. You shouldn't sell the house then. Don't harm others. That's it. Weird username. What weird username did he have? DM me for housing. Oh, I see. So you do want to sell it on. A haunted house. A ghost. I can already smell our followers increasing. This must be the work of a heliobus. Yes, I imagine so. We are not ruling out the chance that it's a fraud. Lee is right. We'll need to visit personally to reach a proper conclusion. So, will you go, Huahua? I found some clues that may be linked to Tail on another post. I want to go and confirm for myself. You go and do what you need. Huahua. Dilgui, Lee and I will go to the haunted house. I actually want to find Tail more. I'm not actually sure if these messages are reliable, so I don't want to trouble you all. Huahua, make sure you tell us if you come across any trouble. After all, it's not the ghost hunting squad without any of us, right? Thank you. I've messaged the person who made the post, and he sent me an address. Alright, ghost hunting squad, let's move out! Move out! We are moving out. Actually, we are moving in, because we are buying this haunted house. This is the meeting place. That must be the person who made the post. Renault. You're finally here. It's me, I am the landlord of the haunted house. Just call me Renault. Whoa, let's go. It's time to investigate your haunted house. Wait a minute. Where's your 10 Lords member? We may not be members of the 10 Lords, but we are all pretty capable. Is there something that you cannot tell us? It's not that I'm looking down on you. It's just that there are so many strange stories on the Ghostly Grove, and so many of them are just baseless, made-up stories. But this time, I've met the real thing. Without the assistance of the 10 Lords Commission, I fear that you alone may not be of any use. For all we know, you were the one making up stories. Hey Renault, where's your brother Citroën? Probably in one of the other missions. Hey, you still don't believe me? Fine, there are some things I did not mention in my original post. You'll understand once I explain. At first, this was just a property that I bought at a low price, thinking I'd gotten myself a steal. But after they sold me the property, I never heard from the previous owner again. It was later that I learned that every prior landlord had met with an unfortunate end. I never used to believe in haunted houses or things like that. But ever since I moved in, I've developed a cough and it was difficult for me to even breathe sometimes. It's starting to make me nervous. Maybe it's just very dusty in there. Have you tried cleaning? After some time I found a geomantic master. He checked his compass and said, though there are windows and pavilions, there is no flow of young energy. Courtyard walls do not foster a growth of wealth. There is a sickness to the east, and the population to the west lacks harmony and community. The 4 directions are not favorable, and the 5 elements clash. What's more, this house has a long history, and all residents have met with ruin. Spiritfarers are frequently called, yet the spirits of their grieved dead linger. My advice, move out within 3 days, or you will fall gravely ill and tragedy will befall you. Are you sure this geomantic master isn't just a con man? Once you are inside, you will know that the master was telling the truth. Even though I don't want this busted house anymore, it is still a personal asset. I'd like to sell it no matter the price. If you're going to investigate the haunted house, there's something I'd like to ask you. I knew it. Well, what is it? While you're investigating the haunted house, could you help me find the deed? I won't be able to sell it without. If you do that, then I'll allow you to visit the haunted house. What do you think? Easy enough. Leave it to us. I really don't know where the baffling self-confidence of yours comes from. Well, shall we head over? Hold on a sec. A haunted house. I hope the paper talisman Hua Hua gave us works. I was worried I would lose the deed, so I put it in a safe. I know you can find it. I'm counting on you. Did you give us the combination for that safe, perchance? I'm ready. Let's go. A slightly strange piece of property. The haunted house. Isn't this place exactly the same as the Heliobus labyrinth that we encountered before? So creepy. Reusing assets. Ah, there's limited resources on the Xian Solo Fu. I just had to piece things together with a blueprint of a similar house. That must be the haunted house up ahead. So we are staying here tonight? Good night. Wait, I'm not stupid enough to spend the night in a haunted house. Either way, we need to find the deed and investigate the truth behind the Heliobus while we're at it. 2 birds, 1 stone. Then, we'll put up a haunted house investigation post and rake in the followers. You make it all sound so easy. I'm a little concerned. Come to think of it, don't you think that advertisement board over there is a little out of place? See what we can find out. No time to waste. Let's go now. An advertisement board that looks a little out of place. No one would have something like this in their house. Whoa, there's a wanted poster for Kafka. Given that some time passed since the ambrosial arbor incident, the Law of Fu should have already removed the wanted notice for the Stellaron hunters. However, grassroots level work can be slow. You may still see Kafka wanted posters on the streets. Also because they didn't want to remove those assets all over the place. However, a wanted poster for Kafka appearing here in the courtyard of an apparent haunted house should raise some caution among you and your companions, due to its unexpected nature. It shouldn't be here. You should probably get closer and take a look. Just don't attack me, Kafka. Touch it. Oops. Who would have expected this? Your first thought right now is... Cool, are there any more? Sorry, not enough have been produced. Crash! A strangely colored stone falls down before your eyes, as if someone has noticed you looking at the wanted poster. There's no one around, just where did this come from? As you pick it up, you realize that it is probably an important clue. At that moment, you hear a ghostly voice coming from behind you, like an echo that directly imprints in your brain. Save me. It's so dark. I don't want to be trapped here. Please find me. This magnetic stone is the first clue. Bring it. Come and find me. Come and save me. The weakened voice comes to an abrupt halt. Did you hear that? It was a vengeful spirit. I thought only I could hear it. What do you mean by a vengeful spirit? That was obviously a heliobus, right? Ah, yes. It looks like all of the clues are hidden in this residence. All we need to do is find the heliobus, and all these problems will be solved. This magnetic stone must have some use. Take it for now. No time to waste. Unusually colored lodestone. A lodestone dropped from an unknown source. Life hack. You can use a lodestone to remove metal objects on the other side of a piece of cardboard. Great. A heavy stone. It looks like it is engraved with some kind of script, but it is hard to make out. Maybe if you could use rubbing paper, you may be able to copy the inscription and read it. I do not have an item outside of the lodestone. Plant, there's nothing out of the ordinary. The broken Cloud Knight's Devastator Glaive. It is extremely sharp, so you decide to take it with you in case it comes in handy. Broken weapon fragment, sharp enough to be used as a paper cutter. Shelf, immovable, reliable, and stable. What is this magnet used for? Must be for finding hidden metal items. Let's give it a try. Talk. Oh, they are still close enough. A door that is sealed shut. It requires a key to open. I do not have that. Unless I can use the sword. A broken box that is hard to move due to its weight. The lock is corroded, and there is a hole the size of a fist on the top side. It looks like there is something metallic inside. Perhaps there's a way to get the item out from the box. I wonder what I'm gonna use. With the magnetic stone placed near the base of the box, you heard that metal item clinging to the side of it. You guide the item to the missing hole in the top and extract it. It's a key! Looks like a key to unlock a moon gate. You easily open the courtyard door and the key broke off in the lock. Let's just leave that there. How did you... You got here before me. Discarded food box. The food inside seems to have been prepared very recently. Remove the food from inside. You remove all the food food items from within and make it into something that looks like a rice ball. Is there a hungry someone in this courtyard in need of this? Square rice ball. A square-shaped rice ball taken out of a lunchbox. Different foods are mixed together within. It might taste good. Questionable. Fragment of the Cloud Knight's devastator glaive. That could be used as a paper cutter. That's really gotta hurt your hands. A broken courier package. The sealing tape seems very strong. Wonder if there's a way to open it. I wonder. The broken Cloud Knight's devastator glaive easily tears through the packing tape, and you obtain a key from the various items inside. An old bell. It looks like an item used to call a small animal. Let's take it. It may come in handy. If you measure distance at an absolute value, every ball is a cube. Good to know. I have key. Good thing I don't need the previous key for this door. And my friends spooked away. A birdcage. Its captive has long left. A teapot. No tea leaves, no water, no tea. Courier package that is making a growling sound. The package is out of reach. Maybe you can use something that makes a ringing sound to lure it closer. An old bell that can produce a clear, crisp sound, and it looks like an item used to attract small animals. You ring the bell and it looks like the courier package moved closer. Courier package that is making a growling sound. It sounds like there's a small hungry creature in there waiting to be fed. Throw it some food or it won't let you open the courier package. Meow meow. Woof woof. Awoo awoo. Growl growl. Eep eep. Place the square rice ball to one side and in the blink of an eye, a shadow seems to burst out of the package. Snap up the rice ball and let out a low growl. What on earth is in that box? Then, it seems like an invisible monster crawls out from the box and shuffles along the wall, leaving handprints. Follow it and see. Let's investigate the area again. Strange handprints remain. Closer inspection, there's a scrapped rubbing paper hidden around here. A stack of discarded unused letter paper. Owner seems to have written a few pages before stopping, much like a sudden and transient enthusiasm for learning. That we bring back to the start, I guess. An exquisite safe that looks to be holding precious items. There's a note attached. It seems to be reminding the owner of the password. Let's try inputting the password. The note says the safe password is T. There's no T on the lock, so T must represent a series of digits. So you will need to find clues to prove this. Now, enter the password. I have no idea what it could be. Perhaps there are clues around. Thanks, box. Anyways. My quest marker is telling me to go back here, which I very much thought of myself. Flick through a few pages of unused rubbing paper and place it on the stone. Carefully rub on the message on the stone. To my unfamiliar friend, I trust that you have come for my save. However, before that, I believe you should become aware of what had transpired within this residence. As an outworlder burdened with a gravely ill wife, I invested a considerable sum to acquire this property near the Alchemy Commission. I have resided here for quite some time and have encountered numerous inexplicable phenomena. Whispers seem to emanate from the corners. An unexplained chill occasionally fills the air, and my furniture would move on its own. That is indeed quite a letter I have rubbed off. These occurrences led me to experience severe nervous breakdowns, succumbing to overwhelming despair. Just as I nearly listed my home for sale, a real estate agent tormented me too. He inquired, "Is your house haunted? A haunted property like this won't fetch a high price. Selling it to me at a reduced rate would be your best option." However, I never disclosed the haunted nature of my home to him. If you are perceptive enough, you might have discerned the true reason behind its haunting. I don't do things like other people. Upon discovering the truth, I resolved to seek retribution. I placed the deed within the safe, refraining from selling to anyone, and let that agent wander about the place for all eternity. I shall depart from the Shianso for good, ensuring that he never gains possession of this abode. If you, my unfamiliar friend, wish to unlock the safe, you must solve the puzzle I have left behind. M is 71,839. N is 7,193. V is 183. Combination to the safe is written on a note affixed to its surface. Enter the correct combination and you shall discover the surprise I have prepared for you. It's time for numbers. Are you ready for numbers? Yours most sincerely, Reno. I'm assuming you are taking that with you. Text obtained through rubbing the faint engravings on a stone monument to a piece of tracing paper. Piece to have been intentionally left behind by the homeowner. Thanks for writing down the numbers. Looks like we found everything we need. Let's look at the clues. So if M is that, N is that, and V is that, what is T? This is so tough, Lee. Why not try drawing them with your hands? M is like this, and N is like that. What does this have to do with the numbers in a 9-square grid? You're being way too abstract. D is likely held inside the safe. Please, Lee, we are counting on you. I am also counting. The safe password is T. Ah, okay, I see. So M is 741,839. Okay. N is 7193. V is 183, so one, 3, 8. Yeah, 138 was also my thought. I mean, you can also go differently, but it doesn't let me start at 8, so, or 3, so we need to start at 1. You've guessed 1, 3, 2, and 8 so far. The password must be the stroke order for the letter T on a 9 square grid. Huh? Successfully opened the safe, and alongside the deed, there's something you never expected to see. A heliobus. I feel like I did not do 8 though. I did 1, 3, 2, right? You finally came! Blasted humans, cursed humans, how dare you do this to me? And then my punishment is death.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Who's next? Lend me your strength. Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery.
Oh wait, I understand the puzzle now, I think. Because it just asked me where to start the next stroke,
Come
not where
on,
to end it,
I'm
I
gonna
guess.
Try something out.
So it is just 1, 3, 2. Still a bit silly. Stop! I can be reasonable. Finally, a living person for me to breathe the sweet scent of life. Let me catch my breath first. What is wrong with all of you? You think these kinds of terrifying tricks are funny? You almost scared me to death. Wait, isn't the haunting caused by a heliobi? Who told you that? Aren't humans the ones who make horses haunted? Seriously? We heard from the landlord, Renault, that this place is haunted, so we came to investigate. Oh, Renault, the landlord. Wait, you're talking about Renault? He said his name was Renault. I had a feeling, when we read the letter, that Renault was not Renault, but instead the one who wanted to buy this at a low price from Renault. The owner of this house was indeed Renault, and he was a short-lived species who died a century ago. So the person you actually saw was... It's an imposter! That's right, the truth is just that boring. I've had enough here. You lot, get me in that gourd and get me out of here. Take me somewhere with some life and young energy. I'm taking you right now. So, what's the deal with that Renault? Look at this picture. Isn't this the same one that's on the deed? Ah, I saw that by accident. But I didn't mean to see that. This is indeed the same person. The name on the deed is Renault, and he was an outworlder. So, who is that Renault that we met before? I think I have an idea. Come on, let's go back and see that landlord. Property deed. The property deed faded with time. It is registered under Renault, an outworlder, which doesn't match the Renault you've encountered before. Family photo. Picture of a family of 3. On it is written, when we first arrived in the Xian Soul, Renault. It seems to be dated about 100 years ago. You're back. Well, did you find my deed? Indeed. Wait, how about we test you a little about who exactly is the owner of the household written on this deed? Is it not Renault? So, you are Renault? Yeah, I told you that before. I am Renault. Wrong. Renault was a short-lived species that passed away a century ago. It says right here on the deed. You're not the real Renault. Green-Eye Fen. Multiple people can have the same name. What? You were the one that chased out the real landlord of that haunted house. But I'm dead. We found a picture of Renault and his family. Which one of these is you? The baby! We also found messages left behind by Renault. His family's recorded multiple supernatural incidents. His family recorded multiple supernatural incidents they encountered. That's the third big typo of this event. In the end, these hauntings forced them to sell the place and move out of here. Just when you thought that no one would know who this Outworlder was, you tried to sell off his property. But realizing this haunted house really was haunted, you got scared. So you contacted us on Ghostly Grove, hoping that the Ten Lords Commission could help drive away these ghosts for you. We have all the evidence here. I am a Cloud Knight, and I'll be taking you with me to the Realm Keeping Commission. Curses! Curse you! I have already explained the situation to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'm sure they will be able to handle this. Let's go back to Fixtral Garden and put this unfortunate Heliobus in the Suppression Tower. Time to go home, Mr. Heliobus. I never thought the result of our haunted house investigation would be that it wasn't haunted at all. Although that doesn't stop us from posting an update on Ghostly Grove. Oh my, with that picture, huh? Breaking news! The Cabin in the Mist. Mythopedia. Debunking the haunted house. No more fake news. Other scoops. New horror immersion marketing ploy. Fake news, no more. I never thought someone would do something as despicable as faking a haunting to scare someone off and sell their assets for profit. We have a saying in my homeworld, sometimes man's hearts are even darker than demons. Seeing how scared that Heliobus was, I finally truly understood this phrase. Even though we found out the truth behind the haunted house, I feel a little unsatisfied. Well, let's leave it there. I've got things to do. See you later. Oh no, we are still even. We have unlocked main story chapter 4. Which is also even. Everyone, something terrible has happened. Hua Hua is missing. What? Did she say where she was going before she left yesterday? No, she didn't. Now think about it. Something's been off with her since yesterday. At Hua Hua. At Hua Hua. Let's maybe ask Hanya. Let's meet at the usual place. Our ghost hunting squad can't afford to lose any members. I've already published a post. Since you are here, let's give it a quick once over. I'll be there soon. At Hua Hua. Just stop atting people and come to Fixtral Garden. Hey, you are the ones who started this. Speaking of Hanya, I did manage to capture her. She is a 4-star. A 4-star physical harmony character, although despite being a healer in name, I wouldn't say she is very much a healer. No, wait, abundance is healing, so she isn't a healer. What is harmony supposed to be? Applies buffs to allies to improve the team's combat capacity. No, never mind. She does what she's supposed to do. I misunderstood. I thought she was abundance. Well, that's extra fine
different
then.
from yesterday?
Maybe we'll check out what she does later.
I don't want to be a Heliobus.
I misunderstood. It happens. I was confused because if she was a healer, she did not do a lot of healing.
I'm looking at the reply. See? Here. Miss Hanya said she's on her way.
Hey fam, little Gui needs your help now. Folks, something eerie has happened during our nightly adventures. The ghost hunting squad is facing its greatest crisis ever. One of our team members has gone missing ever since our ghost hunting mission a few days ago. We've searched everywhere, including her usual haunts, but we can't find any trace of her. If anyone has seen her, please contact Little Gui immediately. We are counting on you. Very flattering picture you have made of her. I'll give this one a like. I guess they exterminated too many things on the paranormal type, and so the big bad showed up. Little Gui, are you alright? You have to be alright. A Gui knife and enjoyer. Does anyone need a protection amulet? How about you ghost hunters? Eons. Even the ghost hunting squad is having issues. Just how powerful are these ghosts? Huh? Creepy. This is by far the scariest thing I've ever read. No, the scariest thing I've ever read is the Leg Hair Princess. The Leg Hair Prince. A Leg Hair Princess would be even scarier.
It appears we are all present. The Spiritfarers who were supposed to report to Huohuo mentioned they didn't see her today. I'll get straight to the point. I have no idea where Huohuo may be. However, if we combine our efforts, we may be able to piece together some clues. Each of you are close to Huohuo. Did you notice anything unusual about her yesterday?
Wah. She was concerned about Tail, which is her constant state of mind.
Yeah, Miss Huohua has been trying to track down Tail. In addition to helping the squad, that is. What if Huohua came across a lead today? Something that sounded like Tail's doing. Knowing her, she's probably gone looking for him.
I mean, she did say that she found something.
And yet, she didn't come to any of us for help. That's not like her. Given the type of person she is, if she did have any clues, she would seek out our help. If she hasn't shared anything with us, it means there is only one possibility.
She must have some reason for acting alone.
Right. Maybe someone deceived her with news about Tail. Told her she could only go alone. Sounds like a trick some nasty kidnapper would use.
Cirrus. The only one who may have knowledge of Tail's whereabouts is Cirrus, whose plans were foiled due to Tail's actions.
Even if Cirrus doesn't know where Tail is, given the shared history, they wouldn't hesitate to cause trouble.
Let's go. We must try to squeeze some answers out of Cirrus.
We're gonna have to fight Cirrus again. It's been like a million times already. Foxy and Dream.
Well. Insects who don't know when to quit. I sense you have questions. Go on. Ask away.
Huahua is missing. And I'm willing to bet you know something about it.
How careless. Your companion vanishes right under your noses. And you fail to notice. Why am I the one you're pestering?
You lied to her about Tail's whereabouts.
The Ten Lords Commission might not be able to completely eradicate the Heliobi, but we have plenty of ways of dealing with them.
Ooh, how threatening. Save your breath. I know your tactics. Let's cut to the chase. I do know something about it.
I knew it!
Believe it or not, while you were distracted, she came and found me. She asked me if I knew where Mr. Tail was, and I simply gave her a clue. She searched high and low, but came back empty-handed, of course. If only you could have seen her expression, simultaneously terrified and desperate to know more. Utterly hilarious. In the end, I became fed up with her constant nagging. I told her that her beloved Tail had splintered and been reduced to an ember without a single memory. You should have seen her face!
Don't pulley, or what?
Oh, does it hurt? You'll be pleased to know I didn't drag out the suffering. I told her that her tail was hiding in Cloudford, preparing to flee the Xianzhou on a star skiff. I also told her that the Ten Lords Commission was in the process of recapturing all the Heliobi. If she were to turn to you for help, Mr. Tail would be imprisoned. Even if she managed to find him. Looks like she took the bait.
Lies! You can't possibly know where Tail disappeared to.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I have no doubt about one thing. My friends are ready and waiting for her in Cloudford.
That means Huahua, yes?
You should have faith in your friend. Perhaps Huahua is safe and sound. Perhaps she managed to subdue the Heliobi. If you rush to Cloudford, there's still a chance you might find her.
Not good. Let's head to Cloudford quickly.
The paperwork will have to wait. I'm coming with you.
Still here, huh? Then I guess you're not too concerned about your friend.
We'll deal with you later.
Huahua? Huahua?
What do we do now? I'll go get help from the Alchemy Commission.
Hold on. Let me take a look at her.
But you're not a healer.
She's unresponsive. It looks like a heliobus has taken control of her mind.
Should we try using the harmonic chime?
This isn't just a heliobus illusion. It's a complete sensory barrier, cutting off the individual from the outside world. In this case, even the harmonic chime won't work. This isn't something the healers at the Alchemy Commission can handle. I'll take Huohuo back to the Ten Lords Commission. Perhaps they'll have an answer. As for now, I'm temporarily suspending the activities of the ghost hunting squad.
But...
The situation has changed completely. Without the assistance of a judge, continuing would place all of you in grave danger, defeating the purpose of the squad.
But Miss Hanya, this is to save our friend.
I know. I understand. But please, let the Ten Lords Commission deal with this. We'll find a way to extract this heliobus from Huohuo.
Miss Hanya, tell me straight. Does the Ten Lords Commission actually have a solution?
Let's interrogate Cirrus.
Yeah. Cirrus is bound to know what this Heliobus is up to.
No, we shouldn't do what they expect us to do. They've been manipulating us from Fixed Troll Garden all along. We need to find out what they really want before we go any further.
We are not completely out of options. It might be possible to use another Heliobus to drive out the one that seized Huohua's mind.
So we need to find Tail.
But why would a Heliobus ever want to help people? Wait. Miss Hanya, do you mean to say that...
I've been keeping Tail here all along.
Well, that makes the search a lot easier.
What?
Don't look so surprised, young lady.
Surprised? Huohua has been worried sick trying to find you, and now something else has gone after her.
You flaming furball! What the heck is going on? Did you know about this the whole time, Miss Hanya?
Well, she said she has been keeping him.
As per our rules, any free-roaming Heliobus must be sealed away. I was merely following protocol. Besides, it was Tail who requested this.
It's a long story. I only recall a moment during that fateful night when my consciousness was on the verge of shattering into a million pieces. Time stood still. I watched myself parting from Ignamar, drifting without purpose. Then, before I knew what had happened, the girl had retrieved me, and a judge of the Ten Lords Commission had sealed me within a tail. I believe you humans call this kind of thing an end-of-life experience. But why would a Heliobus experience one of those? Ridiculous. Since I'd slipped the leash, I thought I might as well change bodies and savor a bit of freedom. But then...
Lucky for you, you met me.
my luck took a sour turn when I ran into this demoness. I mean, judge. When I was with Huohua, she'd constantly rant about me, whining about all the problems I'd caused her, how I'd ruined her life. It was only after I vanished that she realized she'd taken my power for granted. I wanted to hear her cry about it. So, in a fit of anger, I had this demon, judge, imprison me in the gourd.
You had had your wish. Now, I'm offering you a chance to regain your freedom. Not by letting you go, but by going back to the way things were. Do we have a deal? Can I trust you, Tail?
Ugh. Of course, we're pretty much co-workers at this point. So, all I have to do is possess Huohua and take out those other pesky Heliobi, right? Time to give this heedless creature a reality check.
All up to you now, Tail.
It's exorcism o'clock!
Illusion Mace Imola, a fainted judge of the Ten Lords Commission, whose conscience has been hijacked.
Where am I? Tail? Are you here? I feel like I've been possessed. Tail, is that you? Oh no. No, it can't be him. Tail always said only the most privileged are worthy of being his host. stop overthinking, Hua. What should I do now? Mom? Is this an illusion? Mom, what are you doing here? I've missed you so much!
Stay back! Don't come any closer! I don't know who you are, but you're not my Hua. Keep that filthy thing you're carrying away from me.
My sister? Okay.
Is my sister okay?
Okay, guess I don't need to read those.
The farther you stay away from her, the better. I'm sorry, Hua. Your father and I had no choice but to send you to the Ten Lords Commission. Oh, it's best if you pretend we never existed.
Hey, I remember you.
Huohuo's tail is all singed. It looks like a giant sparkler. Stay away from us, monster! Trying to make us feel sorry for you? I can't stand people who do that. You're all so mean! Bleed that freaky tail of yours! No one else has a tail that catches fire! Get lost! We shouldn't be talking to a monster anyway. Let's get out of here.
But I'm not a monster.
Or are you?
What should I do? Tail. Tail? How are you still here? I see now. You're leaving me too. Everyone always leaves me. I don't want to be alone. Not again.
I haven't left!
Please, Tail. No more words. I can't bear to see you fade away.
Are you a judge or not? This heliobus is distorting your perceptions. Get a grip. Resist them!
They've all gone. All abandoned me.
All gone? Just watch me. I'll drag them all back.
Oh, we are tail now.
Everyone will leave. They always do. Eventually.
What about your ghost hunting buddies?
What about your
Okay,
ghost hunting buddies?
still don't need to read.
They aren't here.
What about those 10 Lords fogies?
They aren't here.
You have me, don't you? Just wait. I'm going to bring everyone here.
Nice walking animation.
Let's bring this one back.
Hua, I'm sorry. It's better that you pretend Mom and Dad are no longer here.
How can your own flesh and blood be so heartless? These humans.
Next one, I guess.
Let's bring this one back.
Why does Wohua get so much attention? I'm gonna get everyone to ignore her.
Ugh, the behavior of these brats is astounding.
This tail is just so creepy. It glows like some sort of torch. Gross!
Hey, wanna lose a hand? Whoa, look! I brought everyone back for you.
Who's back?
Whoa, our precious girl. Mom and Dad shouldn't have left you all alone.
Amazing voice acting, Tail.
Whoa, I'm sorry. I was just jealous that your tail is cooler than mine. Whoa, I've always dreamed about having such a cool tail. Why don't you come play with me?
Oh, they're only here because you possessed them and made them come back. This isn't what I meant.
Oh, come on. You wanted them to return. They returned.
Tail? You're not an illusion. Oh, you're here. You're actually Tail. Where have you been all this time? I thought you were already...
Dead? Well, I haven't exactly had a picnic. Exploding into countless shards, being your shadow for all those rotten years. It's about time I had some good luck. I thought about getting out of here, but I couldn't shake the feeling there was something wrong. So I came back to see if you could manage on your own, or if you were still a scaredy cat.
I'm sorry. I guess I still am.
No! You're selling yourself short. You're daring. How you had the courage to do something so dangerous amazes me. It's not bravery you lack, but sense.
What other choice did I have? I suspected that Cirrus was deceiving me, but the thought of losing you forever was... unbearable.
Forget about all that. I'm here now. But... did everyone really leave you because of me?
But you came back for me. And that's all I need.
Well, since you put it like that, I suppose I have nothing to feel guilty about anymore. Well, somebody needs to keep you out of trouble. Speaking of which, there's a pesky Heliobus lurking right here. I'm coming for you. Don't even think about escaping.
Oh, great. A walk in the park.
No escaping.
Here!
Are you all right?
I'm okay. Try that again.
Alter Aegis. Blocks and reflects damage for all allies. Isn't that what Clara already does?
Liquidation! ahead again.
Suppress.
Ow! You can't run!
I want to protect everyone too.
Help me, Mr. Sora! To travel far away. Thanks. I'll never forget you. Tough luck running into me.
Mission command.
Mission failed.
Wawa! You're awake! Seems like Tails' operation was a success!
Madam Hanya, Miss Quay, Su Shang, and Miss Trailblazer. Thank you, all of you. Are you the ones who brought Tail back?
Well, where would we be without our squad leader? We had to help.
Oh, so Scaredy Cat is squad leader. Well, look at you.
That's just what Miss Gwaynifin calls me. Well, Tail actually does belong to Miss Wawa.
Excuse me?
Despite Cirrus's scheming and calculating, they clearly didn't expect Tail to return to Huohua. Their plan to kidnap her was an utter failure. If they saw Huohua as she is now, it would break their will.
Madam Hanya, urgent news from Fixtral Garden. The subdued Heliobi are stirring again.
Cirrus may not know the location of Tail, but they still figured out a way to divert everyone's attention.
Heroes was waiting for us to leave Fixtral Garden all along.
It's not because of me, is it?
There's no need to blame yourself. This was Cirrus's plan all along. It looks like the end game that General Jing Yuan has been trying to avoid is fast approaching. Su Shang, please head to the seat of Divine Foresight and fetch the General. Let's hurry back to Fixtral Garden now, while there's still a chance to turn things around. It's time to teach Cirrus a lesson.
Beat him up for good.
If it isn't the judges at the Ten Lords Commission, sluggish as ever. Oh, and is that Mr. Tail? Back to being a guard dog, I see. How delightful! This calls for a celebration. Still, after our last encounter, I've no intention of including you in my plans. To see Ignimar's most powerful fragment now burdened with emotions pains me. It's a pity, but you've become expendable.
Who are you calling expendable?
The Ten Lords Commission's matrix is still intact. The Heliobi cannot leave Fixtral Garden. You may think you have the upper hand, but you're nothing more than a caged animal. You will never leave here.
Leave? That was never my plan. I came to Fixtral Garden for one reason and one reason alone. To fight the Luofu's formidable general? He seemed fond of playing the waiting game. I merely capitalized on that. While you were all out on a wild goose chase, I rallied other Heliobi to my cause, thereby increasing my strength. Thanks to all of you, I've amassed the power of every Heliobus sealed within Fixtral Garden. All I need to do now is wait for the General to make his grand entrance. Before that happens, I should keep my end of the bargain. Destroying you without leaving a trace.
Good luck with that. Cirrus' Heliobus ability can cause all enemies to immediately take action. There's a good chance that allies with Fiendfire can switch to the enemy side, so watch out! Don't forget that we have to use ultimates to turn the tide.
I want to protect
Being able to flexibly use the exorcismics in the Lunar Umbra Guard is key to gaining an advantage.
everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Oh, great. A walk in the park. Here! Go Nubby! Commencing research.
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
Opponent damage.
I try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move! Tough luck running into me! Phew! Time to suffer!
Are you alright?
I can't run! Try that again!
Oh, let her get... or him get one. Fiendfire.
They keep on coming back for more. What should we do, Tail?
Take it easy, kid. Heliobi might lack physical form, but they're not impervious to physical attacks. Cirrus is merely putting on a brave face. The moment they sense even a hint of defeat, it's over. They'll break into pieces regardless of how powerful they are.
So, just like what happened to Ignimar, once a Heliobus realizes they're going to lose, they'll shatter?
Exactly. And if there's anyone who can cause Cirrus to shatter, it's him.
So, General, you finally decided to show up. Ready to face the music?
Defeat my army and I'll give you the rematch you seek. My words hold true. As I mentioned previously, when Tung Xiao and Ignimar fought, the scales were balanced. But for you, Cirrus, this game was never about fairness, was it? And yet here we are. My power decidedly outmatches yours. Notions of rules and equal competition are mere illusions. Now, if you don't mind, allow me to show you how the endgame is played.
Oh, great. A walk in the park.
Really? Xingyuan not helping? Or will he help in some other way?
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Phew!
Liquidation!
Time to suffer. Can't run! Try that again.
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Suppress.
By the 10 more.
Commencing research. Tough luck running into me. Here!
Easy, Numby.
Gotta try hard Watch this awesome move!
Ribbit trip!
Time to suffer.
This is pretty much just an easier version of... Well, I don't know if it's easier, but a different version from the boss battle we had the second to last time ago. Except second to last time we had help from Huohuo, and this time we have these special abilities to help both us and them, I guess.
Engage.
Stay back, Clara.
You can't run! To travel far away. Thanks. I'll never forget you. My turn. Phew!
Well, I won't be able to capture this flame. It's a shame.
Liquidation!
Time to suffer. You're annoying. Try that again. I think something's hitting us. You can't run. Go away.
Annihilate.
Tough luck running into me. Try that again.
I want to protect everyone too.
Help me, Mr. Sora. Time to suffer. You can't run. A mere pawn. I try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Accept your defeat. You are bested.
I guess we don't need your help.
Specimen sighted. Try that again. Go nutty! Time to suffer. You can't run! It's not...
It's very much over.
The fate of humans means nothing to me. We play by our own set of rules.
Checkmate.
I concede.
Got a little scared there, didn't you, Cirrus?
Good.
I am no Ignimor. I'm nothing. Nothing more than a faint flicker.
I know of no faint flicker that could strategize such a fierce battle against one of the Rainbow Arbiter's generals.
Listening to a winner feign humility is enough to make one sick.
The Heliobi may reflect our desires, but their fervent blaze is undeniably awe-inspiring. Neither General Tang Xiao nor myself would deride such a foe.
I have been bested. It's true. I only sought to lock horns with you regardless of victory or defeat. Next,
Next is eternal punishment. For an inextinguishable flame such as yourself, I see no punishment more fitting than to see you confined to a vacant abyss, forever lamenting your past transgressions. Such is the fate that awaits you, Cirrus.
So be it. Mountains will crumble. Oceans will evaporate, but the Heliobi will always be there, patiently waiting for their day of freedom. And that day will come. As long as the generals of the Xianzhou live, my battle against them will continue. Until the stars themselves burn out.
This is not the path.
You're here. I've just finished reinscribing the seal on Huohuo's tail. Next, it's time to address the matter of Cirrus.
So, Mr. Tail chose to be sealed once again.
What do you know? This is between me and the Ten Lords Commission. A non-aggression pact, if you like.
According to the Ten Lords, Tail must be supervised by a judge. I'll make sure to take good care of Mr. Tail.
Let's see who takes care of who.
Besides, when Mr. Tail isn't around, the other Heliobi pick on me. I feel safer when Tail is here.
Other Heliobi? Huh. I'm the only Heliobus you need to worry about.
Well then, I will take care of the Cirrus situation. As for what gets written in the Luofu's ghostly grove, I'll leave that up to you. One more thing. Don't forget to seal the Heliobi within the evil binding matrix.
I would never forget.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you're talking to her. She would never forget. No convenient teleporter for that one. So we'll walk.
Since when did Fixtral Garden become...
I didn't follow you, but now I am. Left the safe zone.
Everyone on the Xianzhou is a trickster. You have to be extremely careful when you're around them.
Surely this will end well. Welcome home. Okay. Guess nothing happened because of that. Someone's having a good laugh. Expel evil and capture stray spirits. With the support of the Ten Lords Commission Spiritfarers, you seal the Heliobi within the Lunar Umbra Guard.
I wrote to my mom about the recent monster slaying and demon fighting stuff I've been doing for the Ten Lords Commission.
What did you tell her?
I told her I went toe-to-toe with the sword-fighting prodigy Yanqing and held my own against fragments of Ignomar. But all she did was scold me for getting into trouble. Do you think she was being sarcastic?
Perhaps she's worried you're neglecting your regular duties.
What could be more important than protecting the Xianzhou from the threat of Heliobi?
Quit worrying, Sushong. You've been an awesome squad member and a very talented sleepyhead. Now, let's think about what to publish on Ghostly Grove. This is huge news. This post will definitely boost our following.
Always on the hunt for more followers.
It's called professionalism, all right? I'm counting on you.
Breaking news! Unreal! Ancient Evil Awakened. Ghost Hunting Squad recounts near-death experience. Mythopedia! This is what you should do with unknown mushrooms. Spoiler alert! Don't eat them! Hotter scoops! Work tortures her. See how this young girl broke free.
The ghost hunting squad can now rest easy for a while. Speaking as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, I must thank you all for the dedication you've shown these past few days. You really minimized the impact of the Heliobi crisis. There may have been a few Heliobi that slipped through the net, but they are of no major concern.
Leave them to us. I don't want to brag, but our articles on Ghostly Grove are the talk of the town. If we suddenly stopped uploading, it'd be pretty unfair to our audience.
Yeah, as we saw last time, there's still a few more, I think. Because we were only halfway done when we stopped.
Miss Gui.
Madam Hanya, please let little Gui carry on uploading. I can't fall asleep without browsing Ghostly Grove before bed.
You seem pretty set on this, so I won't stand in your way. However, bear in mind that...
Don't worry. We promise not to make your job any harder than it already is.
Remember to share the account updates. The General's Lightning Lord is so cool. So cool. So cool. This is my first time seeing it. So cool every time. Does nothing to me. Every time I see the Lightning Lord appear, I feel it's super cool. Right? Right? Let's get back to the topic. Well, congrats to Huahua for getting Tail back. Yeah, who would have thought that Tail was with Hanya? Heard it took Tail a long time to recover. Must have been tough. Hold on. Something just crossed my mind. Are you planning to take a photo of Tail? Wait, how did you know? Well... What does Tail say about this? Oh, Mr. Tail says he's not interested. Well, if Mr. Tail isn't interested, that's fine. We have plenty of other topics to discuss. First things first. Let's check out our account now. Oxy Dream complete. Still even. New investigation assignments. Colleague suddenly feels like a totally different person. Haunted photos. I keep getting stuff in my pics that shouldn't be there. Little Gui's got some thoughts. Here's why Cloudfort is such a ghost town. And Huahua has become a visitor to the Express. Fluffy, puffy tail. Probably for finishing this. Collect ghost stories with the ghost hunting squad. Retrieve Tail and subdue the Heliomai that have escaped on the lawful. Let's discuss. Here's why Cloudfort is such a ghost town. There's a post that's on my mind. Can you help me pass it out? Nothing's worth worrying so much about. Let me take a look. Do you know the real reason why there are so few people in Cloudfort? I have a relative who works at the docks, and she says there is a locker number 13 that once contained some cursed daily items. Workers have been hearing bizarre creaking sounds from the storage room ever since then, and sometimes they even hear babies crying. What's worse, the jade upper key equipment around there would always break. My relative said that her colleagues once saw a transparent white figure dash out around the storage rooms, and it silently passed through the room and then disappeared. Babe, why are you alone in such a terrifying place? You should bring a gigachad like me, who can bench star skiffs. That's much safer. Based on the Skyfaring Commission's standard specs of this gen starships, I reckon you couldn't lift squat. This young man's pretty gifted. How about coming to your acrobatic troupe? I'm not alone, don't worry. Thanks everyone. I've said it before, there's nothing to worry about me. I've got professionals to protect me. Front row seat. Sounds legit. I was suspicious of why it was so abandoned there. Same. Yeah, most deliveries are made by Engineer now. But it's still really creepy without a human presence. Little Gui, I wanna see this. Me too. Me free. Horrifying. Report it. All your troubles will go away if you pay some basic respects at a temple. For discount coupons, please hit this link. Can't click. Hey fam, even though my intuition tells me this is fake, I'm still a little worried about it. Wanna go check it out? Yeah, let's go. I wanna know too. Let's go. Thanks loads, fam. This way? This way. This way-ish. Map? I went the wrong way. It's down and then around. This is the right place, based on the location mentioned in the post. Looks pretty normal around here. Where's this creaky old empty warehouse then? There's no soul around. The address is correct, and it's packed full of similar warehouses, as mentioned in the post, so we've got the right place. Why are we on camera suddenly? But there's always problems with what's true and what's fake online. Maybe they're trying to scam us. Maybe a gust blew open the warehouse door. Maybe it creaked as though haunted, and they don't actually want to scam us. Who knows? In any case, it's well worth considering that this could even be a waste of a trip. We shouldn't lose heart because it's still early. There's still time to go back and take a rest. And Gui, that's reasonable enough, but I've only just noticed there's a girl just over there who keeps looking this way. That girl, I've noticed her too, but it doesn't feel like a heliobus inside. She should just be a normal person. Just go and ask. You'll soon find out. Cloudfall is actually pretty quiet on weekdays, so we're out here ransacking the place. It's natural to attract a little attention. What do you want? Were you just staring at us? Possibly even filming us? One of you girls looks like someone I know. Are you that famous vlogger who went viral recently? Little Gui, right? I am indeed. Name is Gui Knifen, and if you are keen, then don't forget to visit our page, like, and subscribe. Little Gui, that's not what she meant. I'm sorry. Call me a workaholic or something. We are just strolling around here. How about you? Oh, I'm just hanging out here. I got a notification about a courier delivery and the pickup spot is nearby. Is that right? In that case, we won't bother you any further. There's nobody else around besides us. Please take care with your personal safety when you're out on your own. There's another new post, and the username and the style. This post seems really similar to the previous warehouse one. Come have a look. I missed it last time. Do I still have to look? By Sweet Boba 4. Sweet Gooey. Sweet Boba for Sweet Gooey. Okay. Aurum Alley's Ghost Market Pawn Shop. I heard there's a so-called ghost market in Aurum Alley, and the most ominous of them all is a mysterious pawn shop. This pawn shop only accepts special goods like human lives and souls. They'll only recognize the value of these items. You can barter with your body or soul for anything you want, but beware. They are very picky with their customers. I heard that some shopkeep in Aurum Alley witnessed someone knocking on the pawn shop's door. Then a pair of transparent hands lifted the customer high into the sky for hours, then dropped them back onto the ground. But anyone from Aurum Alley who knows the deeds. Can little Gui do an undercover interview there? It's hard to set up though. Oh, the camera has an auto mode. It will be really easy. An undercover interview is risky though. What if the platform takes down the stream halfway? Thank you for the reminder. My stream doesn't intend to float any of Xianzhou's laws. Can the Skyfaring Commission check this place out and see if it's really something spooky? It's door number 8. I've been to 8 through 13. They're all empty. It keeps me out. I live at Aurum Alley and head to the Delicacy Pavilion for food every single day. I did hear of this incident. Someone came to look for the pawn shop but didn't find anything. Is this an ad for the Delicacy Pavilion? They are ramping up the advertising, eh? This isn't an ad. Speaking of which, little Gui did a shop review of it there. It's getting pretty popular. I'm not a shill for some ad. I did check that place out after I saw little Gui's video. Oh, I know this one. It's what is called the Hand of Mage. And surely us Xianzhou folks, Wakespan is worthless. My internal radar is tingling and giving me some special feeling. Well, trust your instincts. Let's go. It's the hard shop from the roguelikes. Yes, we'll only spend our life. Let's go. This is different from that post. I don't think I've seen any billboards around. That's normal. In all my time of hanging around the Aurum Alley, I've never seen any pawn shop here. I wonder why I've been walking around all day but still haven't found anything weird. That so-called scandal from the post has got to be made up. They must be bored. You know what? You should write novels. It's just tilting at windmills, nothing more. We missed out last time at Cloudfort, and this time we were hustled again at the Aurum Alley. I find this all really weird. The user who posted up last time was Gui Gui Spicy Sour Juice, and this post is by Sweet Boba 4 Sweet Gui. You think it's the same person? I suspect they are from the same person. We've confirmed now that both posts are total fake news. That means this person is deliberately spreading disinformation to lure us here so they can film us. As for the goal, I don't know who they are, so the motives for doing this are all going to be strange. But I'm thinking the kind of person who'd do this has to be one of my haters. Or one of your fans. You listen carefully to Guinaifan's analysis when you feel sight lines locking onto you from not too far away. Instantly you realize something is wrong. Little Gui, someone's watching us. Huh? That's us. Don't show our hand. You lead the way. Let's just rush over and ask what's going on. My, a familiar face. Hang on, you seem really familiar. Have we met? The girl in the cloud fort last time. It's her. Why are you stalking us? Go on, tell us, otherwise I'll have to report you to the Realm Keeping Commission. Gui, please don't be mad. I'm Manman, and I'm sorry for scaring you just now. I didn't mean to hurt you or do anything bad to you, I just... Gui, I know it. You're the one who made those posts. What are you doing making posts like that? I am one of your fans. I saw you were soliciting contributions and that you were making real-life trips around, so I wondered if I might get a chance to try and meet you. And so I tried, but I have to say, you're so cute in person, and even when you're angry, your face is much smaller than on the screen. Just too cute. I just wanted to see you with my own eyes and really didn't mean anything else by it. During the 100,000 fans event, I even submitted a question about whether you'd be doing any fan meet and greets, but sadly my question never got picked. I have no words. It's the first time I've ever met a fan like this. Back in my hometown, even little kids know there's a proper set of rules to follow when conducting oneself. Hang on, based on the Shienso standards, are you a minor? Oh, yeah, I'm still in school, but in terms of age, I'm far older than you are. Minors shouldn't be following streamers, right? You're not yet an adult. Why are you watching streams when you should be studying? Minors watching my stream is what scares me the most. Every few days I'll get their parents requesting a refund, and I'll get stung with the processing fee, meaning all my hard work streaming amount to nothing. My family. They've never cared about me spending money. They won't ask for any refund. You can count on that. Is it all about a refund? Do you know how much effort we put into proving whether these supernatural stories of yours were true or not? We were so busy that we couldn't even accept any ads. Didn't expect to put you out like this. I just wanted to see you, that's all. I shouldn't have tricked you. All I can do is use this money of mine to make up for all your wasted efforts. I'm really sorry. I told you, this isn't about the money. Also, as a minor, where does that income of yours even come from? You don't really take me as such a ditzy idiot, do you? Please, that's just a persona I put on for the stream. Real little Gui is nowhere near that kind-hearted in real life. Alright, if there's nothing else, you can get out of here. You'd better, otherwise I'll have to call someone. At your age, you should just be studying hard instead of messing around. Is it really wise to be so tough on your fans? But just placate her. I'm afraid she won't understand that Little Gui is actually just a job for me. She'll think that I'm actually this amazing ghost hunter and donate all of her parents' hard-earned money to me without a care. Thank you, Lee. We're lucky to have you helping me out the whole way. Otherwise, today's incident is a warning anyway. It reminds me to knock down my fans a peg. Otherwise, I'm going to have to keep a distance from my fans in the future. Ghost Hunting Squad. Some words for fans, new and old. Well-balanced influencer. Alright, another waste of a trip today. Let's call it a day and already get some rest. What's this, huh? Is this a gift from a fan? Let's rip it open and see what's inside. Ah, it's from her. Lee, do you remember that girl who tricked us into coming out last time? That fan of mine who was still a minor. No impression whatsoever. Already forgotten so soon? Put out the special announcement before to act as a warning, both overt and covert to her. And what happens? Today I got a package delivery from a Psycrane. She wasn't mad at all. She even got me a small gift. I never expected things to wrap up so nice and neat. There's nothing valuable inside, just some snacks and this letter. In it she said that I seemed to really care about my work when we met last time. That I was pretty intense. She thought that when I was like this, it didn't ruin my reputation, but actually made me seem even cooler. That I looked more professional. I really don't understand her. Anyway, she mailed over some snacks. Grab some, why don't you? I've been thinking, I really should send her something back. I'm gonna do that. See you later. Miss Little Gui Genevieve, could you please sign for this? Actually, I'm not Little Gui. The recipient asked for you to sign it on behalf of her. There you go. Thank you for using Heron Express services. Heron Express, we ship whatever you want. Looks like this is mine. Hey, we are uneven again. You finally made it. And we got a gift from a fan. Gift sent by Gui Knifen's enthusiastic stalking fan. Little Gui, you're really cool. I like you even more now. Stalking fans, clearly the best kind. Still need to reach that 1 million. Yes, these two requests might get us there. Haunted photos! I keep getting stuff in my pics that shouldn't be there. I'm a tourist here on the Xianzhou, and I've been enjoying my days exploring, eating, and taking beautiful photos. Yesterday at night, while lying in bed and flipping through my photo album, I noticed several of the pictures had a strange jet black shadow in them. Sometimes it was behind people, and other times it seemed to be attached to something. So I took a few new photos, but that thing still hasn't disappeared. Is the Express haunted? I keep feeling a chill down in my spine. This is from March, isn't it? Must be the IPC. Those punks have always had sinister designs to ruin the Xianzhou tourism industry. Sounds like a skill issue to me. I can teach you though. It's a haunting, alright. All your troubles will go away if you pay some basic respects at the temple. For discount coupons, please hit this. Quick, get the popcorn. Sorry, I was just thinking about mung bean soda. Lee, have you seen that post? I talked to the OP and she claimed that she knew you. March 7th? Does that mean the requester is someone you know? Yes, Miss March 7th is a member of the Express Nameless and Lee's important companion. Come to think of it, we saw a heliobus wandering around her the last time, and it suddenly disappeared. Could it be related to this event? No point in making wild guesses here, since the requester is a member of the crew. We'll leave this matter to you, Lee. Leave it to Galactic Baseballer. Perhaps your lens is smeared. Yes, I felt that too. Here, take this talisman with you. Place it on the suspect, and you'll know if that person has been possessed by the heliobus. As for the Lunar Umbra guards, we don't have any left now. Please use this modified birdcage to imprison it temporarily and bring it to the suppression tower to subdue it, Lee. Hua sure did a lot of prep work, but things seem a little sketchy this time. Whatever works, we'll wait for your good news, Lee. Hello, it's me, March 7th. And Hua is also here. Lee, you're finally back. What happened? After bidding goodbye to you and Hua that day, I returned to the Express to look at my photographs, and guess what? All my beautiful photos, and I do mean all, have these new and weird shadows in them. It's so scary. Say, do you think this Express is haunted? What should I do? Oh, in other words, this talisman is the same as the one you pasted on me previously. That sounded like a great idea. That sounds like a great idea. We can use it to check every member of the crew, and we will be able to find the one possessed by the heliobus in no time. Stay here and don't wander around. Huh? Don't fly solo. Count me in too. Don't worry, I'm experienced. When Hua placed it on me, I observed how she did it. This time, I want to try placing a talisman on someone else.
Too peaceful. Why do I feel like someone's watching me?
It's me. Scary ghost noises.
Help me! Help me! Oh, it's you! Please don't sneak up on me like that.
Welcome, Hua. Remember to try Miss Himiko's coffee.
Oh, good idea. The Astral Express is so peaceful and majestic. I've only been in the parlor car a few moments, and I already feel calmer. This place is the best. The Express is such a lovely place. Next time I visit, please remember not to sneak up on me from behind.
Did you write in the guest book? You did. Hua from the Xianzhou Law Fu. Heard that there are unknown evil spirits that lurk even in the darkness of space. If you need my help, I will assist you removing spirits. Will ask Madame Yueshi and Madame Hanya to help everyone. Also, Mr. Tail says that as long as you prepare his favorite dish, he'll burn whatever spirit is troubling you to a crisp. Talisman quietly stays on Welt's coat. No reaction. It seems like Mr. Yang doesn't have any problems either. What is it, Lee? I see. I didn't discover any strange occurrences on the Express recently. Maybe the problem doesn't lie with the members. Of course, that's just my unfounded speculation. You should continue your investigation. Got it. Thanks, Mr. Yang. The talisman quietly stays on Pom Pom and takes a few hairs of their body off with it. Whoa, what are you doing, March 7th? Oh, I'm doing a small test with Lee. Congratulations, Pom Pom. You've passed the test. Don't you treat your conductor like a fool. But you are. Foolish fool. The talisman quietly stays on Himiko's clothes. It doesn't have any reaction. Seems like Himiko is fine, just as I suspected. Did you bring this toy from the Xianzhou? It's nothing, Himiko. This shouldn't be the case. Everyone on the Express is normal. Where could the heliobus be hiding? Not gonna check then, huh? Perhaps the problem lies with you. Me? How can it be? Didn't you test me the last time? Forget it. Come and slap it on me again. I can't believe it. It really is me. It's one of the fragments that escaped the other day. Oh, no wonder the talisman doesn't react when it's on me. Turns out that the heliobus was hidden in my precious camera. Dastardly. Ah! I didn't expect you to find me. If that's the case... Oh no, it's attacking. Please spare my life. Are all heliobi such wimps? In any case, you should imprison it somewhere. Don't let it possess anything else again. I just escaped not long ago, and now I'm going to be sealed again. There's still so much I haven't done, so many sights I haven't seen. What were you doing in the camera? I don't know what fragmented me. First time I was aware of myself was when I was locked up in a dark place. I had not seen the outside world, but hearing the others talking about it aroused my curiosity. I didn't know your little box had so many beautiful pictures, so I got distracted looking at them. Then I thought perhaps possessing this box was a good idea. I can take the chance to see all the beautiful scenery. You sound pitiful. Why did you look for Marge? I never thought of draining a human, I was just attracted by her vibe. I couldn't help but get closer to her. We heliobi were born as pure and innocent as her. As pure and innocent as her. A quiet burning flame. I guess maybe that's why I was attracted by her. Lee, when are you gonna praise me like this? What do you think I should do with you? In ancient times, beyond my memory, the ancestral heliobi wandered around the universe without any intention or worries. I think that was pretty good. I intend to follow my ancestors' example, leave the and live a life of freedom. I don't get along well with the heliobi that feed on human emotions. You're gonna stay here on the express in this cage, aren't you? I know it's hard to fulfill this wish, so no matter what you plan to do with me, please allow me to see the scenery in those photos first. If I'm sealed with my regrets, I won't be able to burn brightly anymore. Marge, what do you think? You mentioned before that a heliobus possession will do a lot of harm to the host. However, I haven't felt anything so far, which means it hasn't done any harm to me. And since it appreciates my photos, how can it be bad? So, I don't see what's wrong with fulfilling its wish. Coincidentally, I plan to walk around the Lorfu again to take more pictures, shopping and enjoying the delicacies. I'll bring it with me then. All you know is to eat. Thank you. There are still many kind people in this world. Let's go on a journey. Yeah, this place has the best view of the Shienso. Let me be your guide today, little Ember. Here we are. What a great view. Occasionally dragons appear in the water here. I was surprised when I first saw them. There's also a dragon on the other side. There are also dragons on the other side. Whoa! Oh really? Why haven't I noticed it? What a gigantic water current. It feels like I'll be put out instantly if I accidentally fall in. Can the flame of a heliobus be extinguished by water? Please don't even think of such thing. Can't risk it. Curiosity kills the heliobus. Ah, alright. Speaking of these parted waters, This was actually done by a member of the crew when he used his hidden power. Amazing, isn't it? Wow, he's so powerful. Who is he? He's a Vidyahara. As for the question of what a Vidyahara is, sorry, I can't answer that. I'm not good at explaining things, but I can show you what he looked like when he was little. Oh, one of these dragon eggs. Look, this is what Vidyahara babies look like. But if they live for a long time, they will return to this form. Hence, they need to rest in the egg for a period before coming out again. I'm not sure whether to consider a Vidyahara egg as young or old. From something so frail to a being so strong, life is indeed a wonderful thing. If that's the case, how did you and the rest control the Vidyahara and make him use his power for the Express crew? Control? No, he's our friend. Friends are there to help one another and will not force each other to do things they are unwilling to do. Friends? I don't understand, but I strangely know what you mean. Let's go to our next stop. Roots of the Arbor. What happened here is still fresh in my mind. An inferior shell on the verge of becoming a flesh coffin. This brain has numerous emotions, but what a pity. There isn't any happiness except for bitterness, hatred, and disappointment. There's no value in tasting it. Ugh. Following the trails of human fault, I was hoping to taste some flavor to quell my hunger. Another escaped Heliobus. Hey, little fellow, are these two your pawns? How about giving one of them to me? What do you want? Please do not hurt my friends. Your friends? Heliobus treating humans as friends. Don't worry, I will swallow you first before accepting your gifts. Come on, make yourself useful, flesh coffin. Always gotta fight someone.
Here! Go Nappy!
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Ow! You can't run!
Are you alright?
I'm okay. Try that again. I'm not afraid of you.
Hide. Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora. Specimen sighted. I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
Not much bravery needed for these kind of fights.
Tough luck running into me.
What a tenacious will for battle. Cold and resolute. Though humans, I'm unlucky enough to possess a Mara-struck body, and now I've encountered vicious bandits like you. Shut up and go in. Ah! When when I was locked in a dark space, I interacted with my kind. Their actions, I've seen the way and experienced they had when manipulating humans. They absorbed the emotions of the humans and were influenced by their humanity. They became cunning, greedy, and ferocious. They were attracted by human thoughts, but became worse than the humans. I don't want to be like them. Little Akari, do you still remember you called us friends? Humans do not only have these negative emotions. Humans are in fact very complicated. Sometimes I feel depressed or frustrated too. All I want to smash and destroy the things around me. But whenever I return to the Express to chat with Himeko and Mr. Yang, tease Dan Hang, or get Lee to watch the stars from the train window with me, I feel very happy? No, I feel at peace, like a star in the sky. It stays where it belongs and exists as itself peacefully. I can't describe that kind of feeling with words. We humans somehow have the ability to think, to possess a lot of worries and pain, but at the same time we can also enjoy moments of peace like this one. I guess it's a blessing for us from the universe, isn't it? I don't understand, but I can taste your feelings at this moment much. That's what it means to be friends. There's no need for many words. And you can understand me instantly with a look. It seems like we are fated to be friends. Come, Lee, help us take a picture to commemorate our trip today. Wow, what a nice picture. Oh, were you not satisfied with my picture? Hey, your photography skills are improving. No wonder I have you acting as my personal photographer. It's getting late. Thank you, March. I should return to the cage now. Heliobi are very dangerous to humans, aren't they? I guess it's better for me to rest in the dark. Is that really what you think, Akari? What I really think? I want to go beyond the sky. I don't know how the future will be like, but I'm also keen to experience that peacefulness you mentioned, March. What do you think, Lee? I want to release it somewhere among the stars. Yes, I want to let it go on an adventure too. We are all companions trying to trailblazing our own paths, right? But with regard to the Ten Lords Commission, you probably need to give them an explanation. Besides, this little guy didn't cause any harm. Well, we did just capture a different Heliobi, so we can just say it was all that one's fault. I'll return to the Express for now. Let me know once you've made your decision. Still here, Hua? Lee, have you decided on what to do with them? I fully trust you, Lee. Your choice will be my choice. Release them back to outer space. Great. Let's get to it then. I understand. As I hail from the void beyond, I shall return to it. I'm very satisfied in this journey. Thank you, March 7th. You as well, Lee. Little buddy, it's time to leave. March 7th lifts the constraints of the birdcage, but Akari doesn't leave immediately. I wish to say our farewells as humans do. Farewell, March. Lee? Wish you will forever cherish that place. That peace. So they pass through the cage's walls, through the train's window, and float into the spacious outer space. In that place, there are no seats, no conflicts, at least in most of the space-time spectrum since its creation. Farewell. The duration of life and sense of time are entirely different, and though you only met briefly, you understand that. You will never meet again. Guess we are not keeping that cage. Whoa, Mr. Tail's tail. Excuse me, Lee, is everything going alright? Heliobus has left. It won't be coming back. Oh, that works out too. I did, however, capture another Heliobus. As expected of you. Never come back empty-handed. I'll wait for you at the suppression tower. Thank you for your hard work. You could have just told me that. You didn't need to call. Or did you not notice that I'm standing right behind you? Our meeting was brief. I somehow feel a connection with Akari. I hope that one day we'll meet again. Stay here for a bit. You go do what you need to do. I will do what I need to do.
Since when did Fixstrom...
Since when? No, I will not follow you.
Everyone
There's someone to investigate here with a question mark. Don't forget our routine. Miss Gui asked me to remind you to make the post, please. I know. Time to get more fans! Breaking news. Behind the ghostly figure lurks the Swarm! Mythopedia. Case closed. Mysterious quantum organism. Hottest scoops. New filter brings false alarm. Mysterious quantum organisms? Actually, there was once when I was taking a photo, the picture also showed a ghostly figure. I didn't dare to tell anyone, so I deleted it and was paranoid for a long time. If the ghostly figures on the photos are all as cute and as harmless as this one, it will be great, but thank you for your hard work. See you later. To the world's end. We're even again. I was window shopping with Huahua earlier and ran into some people she knew. Huahua was struggling to talk, and the other person didn't know what to say either. It looked a little awkward, so I tried to bridge the conversation. And I found that they're all really personable. Sushang even got them to agree to have dinner together later. I knew Sushang's social skills were only second to mine. It's so natural for Sushang. What Huahua struggled to do came so naturally for Sushang. Sushang was incredible, not like me. Don't be discouraged, Huahua. Come and hang out with us more. With both of us as your wing woman, you will definitely overcome your social anxiety and become the biggest extrovert in all of the Ten Lords Commission. That's tough for Huahua. You know, forcing an introvert into an extrovert ain't gonna fly. Simply put, you're just putting Huahua in a difficult situation. Thank you for your concern, everyone, but I don't want to be an extrovert yet. I just want to be able to start and carry a conversation with people I'm familiar with. You can do it. So, come to the dinner. It's just us and the people we met earlier. I'll be your support. Huh? I'm sorry. The user you are trying to reach is currently out of the service area. Please try again later. I'll go if Hua Hua won't. For people, 3 must be extroverts. And guess what? I won't say who's not one of them. Looks like we have to take it slow. I want to recommend my way of relaxing to everyone. In Starskiff Haven, I find a place you can see the skiff lane and just space out. You can do that at the Sleepless Earl too. Looking at the starskiffs passing by, you won't even know how much time has passed. That's very soothing to me. Can't relate. Can't relate. Can totally relate. It's like listening to the sound of rainfall to distress. I can relate. That's right. Little concern for both of your mental well-being. Hey, if you have anything to share, you know you are safe to talk to us, right? Already been here for almost a day. Almost half a day. It's very relaxing. Oh, wait. Did something happen? I'm back. Mr. Xian came over, gave me a pocket full of candies without saying anything and left. What's going on? Was adorable. This proves that you are adorable. If I were nearby, I would have given you some candies too. Like how people can't help themselves but feed the koi fish in the pond. Don't those ponds discourage feeding? No one is discouraged from feeding Hua Hua. That's true. Did we get sidetracked? I have some candies too. Where are you, Hua Hua? I have candies too. Full speed ahead. No need to come here. I've already left. Ah! Trick or treat? Obviously treat, it seems. From Ruthless Divination Machine. Colleague suddenly feels like a totally different person. At a certain undisclosed commission, our division has always been swamped by work, and we never have a moment's rest. But for some reason, one of our colleagues, who was usually the most unproductive slacker, suddenly transformed into a different person, coming in early and leaving late every day. She's even been persuading people around her to join her to start some grand business venture. I know this might not be impossible, but I've recently experienced some indescribable strange occurrences, so I'm highly cautious about these kinds of changes. Please, anyone who has seen this, contact me quickly. Ghost sighting. She got a raise? I'm assuming her boss is writing this, so I doubt it. An undisclosed commission, huh? Sounds like the Divination Commission again. We got a brave one here, guys, trying to start a business venture in this economy? Lol. What does this have to do with ghost sightings? Mods, you guys gonna do something? Are we just letting any random lower effort posts be shared here? Sometimes I also think I may house multiple personas inside me. How do you know I wanted to watch this? So predictable. I guessed everything right. Is it really that strange for someone to have a strong burst of ambition after being lazy for so long? It's extremely strange. Huh? It's common for outworlders like you, little Gui, to want to work hard and upgrade your flat for a mansion or your starskiff for a giant ship. After all, your youth is limited and the pressure to survive is great. But for a long-life society like ours, things are different. The majority of people only seek a secure life. But people think in all kinds of wonderful ways. Can really say for sure. What do you think, Mr. Tail?
The idea that anything that does not align with common logic must be the work of some unseen ghost is a very primitive way of thinking. However, if someone's personality undergoes a dramatic change without them doing anything, that could indeed be the work of a heliobus. That really doesn't help us at all. Oh, that really doesn't help us at all. I'm not the person at the center of the Angler mystery. How can I give an answer if I have not been on the scene personally? Even though the person that posted this didn't say what department they were from, judging by the name, there is no doubt that they are coming from the Divination Commission, right? Is it really a Heliobus causing this? Lee, why don't we go and take a look together? To be on the safe side. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'll contact the person who made the post at the Divination Commission and wait for you there. There's stuff around. Stuff that we're not doing now. There is stuff around.
101010 is the way.
It is the way. Ah, it's you. You really do work hard. I see posting on the Ghostly Grove page really gets things done though. Why didn't you just message us directly? That's right, Master Diviner. If you suspect there are still Heliobi that have not been cleared out from the Divination Commission, you can just contact us directly. I'm not yet entirely convinced that this is undoubtedly the work of a Heliobus, so I thought I'd make the post to investigate. As you are here, that means there's indeed something suspicious about this. Aha! How should I explain? When you were all assisting me in driving out the lingering Heliobi, our diviner Qingxe made a great contribution to the efforts. I wanted to thank her and give her more opportunities to show her skills in the department. But for some unknown reason, her attitude completely changed recently. She has been the first into the office and the last to leave. Today I even received notice from other diviners that she is planning to quit her role as diviner and is encouraging her colleagues to start a new business with her. That's so strange. You see? I'm sure you understand. I think there is something extremely eerie about this whole thing. Thinking back to my own encounter, I wanted to ask you to take a look for yourselves. Diviner Fu Xuan, is this Miss Qingxe still here at the moment? She's currently over by the repository, talking loudly to her colleagues and fantasizing about her bright future. Let's go. I think you'll find this interesting too. No nearby teleports, I see. Yes, we'll walk. Not that far. Qingxe, I hear you are thinking of quitting. That's right. I found a whole new meaning to my life. I never thought I'd hear Qingxe talking about the meaning of life. Looks like the Divination Commission is in for a big change. You're not just letting yourself give up because the Master Diviner humiliated you again, are you? Looking back on my life, I see all I've done is a waste of time. However, looking to my future, I regret this greatly. I have seen the path of destiny opening up before me. Is this really the Qingxe that I know? You see, this is not normal. Looking back on past experiences, people only measure a successful life in terms of having clothing, food, and minimal worries. Without deeper thought, can these bland experiences serve as feedback to empower others? I've worked the same day over and over in the Divination Commission for hundreds of years. Where is the logic in terms of success? Where is the pinnacle? Where are the highlights in our lives compared with short-lived species? Where are the benefits? There are none. This is a waste of both time and life. Across the universe there are people with shorter lifespans than yourself, in parallel dimensions that use and reuse methods for lasting gains. They work day in and day out, and work far harder than you ever will. Yet you hide in your little delves and pretend that the billions of credits in the hand of the super rich have nothing to do with you. Then you are shocked when you find that the rich have already bought up everything around you. Do you feel your blood boiling? Faint pain in the left-hand side of your chest? Your desire is screaming out like thunder. You sense an abnormal atmosphere around you as a wave of manic emotion bursts forth from the bottom of your heart. Money! I want more money! I want a huge house in the Starskiff. No, I want a Star Nord. I want to pay off my 300-year mortgage. Give me Stellar Jade. Too small. You're all thinking too small. You think I'm talking to you about money? No. It's much more than that. Just as Louis Fleming once said, I do not care about credits, because I am credit. I'm talking to you about the value of life and self-fulfillment. Only after these can you think about money. Then, where do you plan to start, Ginger? Where will I start? From the step right here. I shall leave this safe and stable job and begin my business plan. It will make celestial trade popular across the galaxy. Then I shall branch out into other dimensions. You're all welcome to follow along. All you need is to be like me and have a fighter's heart. Do you understand me? Clap if you understand. Miss Ginger? Hey, are you okay? You're scaring me. There's an abnormal greed burning in this girl's mind. It tastes spicy. She must have been affected by some Heliobus's influence. Lady Fushuan. Everyone stand back. Ginger needs rest. Please don't crowd her. No way. She still hasn't told us her business plan. Stand back. Get out of here. Something must be enhancing one of her latent insecurities. Like it did Carolum when it possessed me. Lee, Master Diviner, if you're ready, I shall ring the harmonic chime. Let's begin. Illusory Maze, Dynasty Corp. Daydreaming Diviner, dreaming up a business empire. What is this place? An office of the Realm Keeping Commission. No, this is the illusion inside Miss Xingqia's mind. Hold it. May I ask if you're here for an interview or for a business proposition? I'm here for a fight.
Abandoning useless communication and getting straight to the point, alright. Wah-wah. You can learn a thing or two. You tell that Heliobus squirming with that little girl to get itself out here right now.
You're here to cause trouble, aren't you? This enterprise is property of the Lawfu Dynasty Corp. This is not some boxing gym you can just come in and pick fights in. I will not tolerate troublemakers. I will show you the strength of the Shianso Lawfu Exalting Sanctum's Women's Self-Defense Champion. Troublemakers like you. I'll defeat them all. I feel I might have avoided that fight if I didn't pick a fight.
Low risk, high reward.
Did I just turn people into pigs? Suppression. Incarnate Morph. Turn a random number of enemy targets into trotters. Attacks against these targets are guaranteed to crit with crit damage boost.
The market always fluctuates. Whenever you're ready. Liquidation!
You have gotten the most powerful of abilities.
I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
The ability to cause pig-on-pig violence. Instant swinification. Yes.
Try that again.
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Just one of them. How boring.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora. Ravager! I think something bit me. Try that again.
Mission command. Target threat index lowered. Hide.
Not so fast. I noticed Miss Lee. She was a friend with President Ching before her great success. Another Master Diviner? Master Diviner, this is just a fantasy. I'm no longer the Master Diviner. Please do not call me that name. I am no more than a mere employee under the flag of the Lawfu Dynasty Corp. I used my limited vision to predict stock fluctuations for President Chinche. Master Diviner, do you see this? You don't need to rub it in. That she... I can't believe she made me a mere underling in her corporation. It seems that she isn't even slightly grateful for my teachings. In fact, it seems they have left a shadow on her psyche. What about your work in the Divination Commission? The Divination Commission is now the Celestial Jade Commission. Everyone is using Celestial Jade for divination, and it is much more effective than the Matrix of Prescience. I lost my job because of this. Thankfully, President Chinche was magnanimous enough to forgive me for my past wrongs and gave me an easy job so I could scrape a living. My gratitude to President Ching. Ah, you pathetic wimp. Ah, please don't take this to heart, Lady Fushuan. This is an illusion, just a fantasy.
Ah, this is no use tearing your throat apart, screaming at a dummy. If it is a game of Monopoly she's after, we'll give it to her.
You have a point, Mr. Tail. Ahem, Miss Fushuan of the Dynasty Corp. Would you be able to take us to meet with President Chinche? Of course. President Ching has been talking about Li for years. The concept of time in this illusion is a mess. Come with me. President Ching wishes to meet with you and rekindle your old friendship. Oh boy. Celestial Shade needs a revolution. The new gameplay has been cut. I told you already. Just look at the feedback. I looked at the feedback and I can't change anything. This is the Palace of Astrum, isn't it? Ah, you misunderstand. This is the Jade Tile Parlor now. With her great foresight, President Ching bought the Palace of Astrum out long ago. Guests, President Ching is just over there inspiring her employees. I shall take my leave. I ask that when you propose creative ideas that you find paths for tile games like Celestial Jade to diversify, create a new industry ecology and access the pressure points of consumers directly to ignite user demand. Remember, our slogan is Celestial Jade creates happiness. Our operation department plans to implant more micropayments for Celestial Jade. We plan to create customizable paid content for tilebacks, game tables and players. Strictly speaking, tiles, hands, and players are still separate entities. Charging separately for them and faking down user payments to further exploit payment potential is only logical. Our competitors like to use our lack of game modes as criticism. Tell me, what new game modes have you all come up with? President Ching, look, we fully understand that our players do not enjoy turn-based combat, so we have designed a real-time J-Tile battle mode named League of J-Tiles. President Ching, this is the Tiles and Dungeons. It is an RPG in which players can play as different classes with various different abilities. Good, very good. All of these ideas are perfect. With these improvements, even the Baviru will be obsessed with J-Tiles in no time. Seems that my guests are growing impatient. You get on with research and development. I have private affairs to tend to. Even after all these years, you haven't changed a bit, Lee. What a pleasure. I imagine you've heard of my success and have decided to join us in promoting the great cause that is Celestial Jade across the galaxy. I'm actually here to bring you back to reality. Miss Shingshe, you have been possessed by a Heliobus and fallen into an abnormal illusion. We are here to help you escape. An illusion? You're saying that my self-made career is just a dream? How could that be? How could those years of struggle and hard work and the joy of my success all be fake? Back to the point. Lee, if I hadn't met you all those years ago, I would never have gathered the courage to quit my job and start my business. What was it you said to me back then? The gears of fate are beginning to turn. To repay you, I've decided to give you an opportunity to completely transform your life. Come with me. As for the others, Xuan Yi, find something more for them to do. I don't know where she is taking you, but you must remain cautious, Lee. If you need us, just call out for help. My Law Fu Dynasty Corp is dedicated to providing the most satisfying service to game players across the entire universe. Unfortunately, the rules of Celestial Jade are outdated. If we want different cultures across the entire galaxy to go crazy for it, we have to give it a new lease of life. We just saw lots of different game modes for the J-Tiles. They all have a lot of potential, but I'm convinced that none of them have the wide appeal of this mode before you. J-Tile promotional chests? No. I plan to introduce mystery boxes into Celestial Jade. Gotcha! Players will open random chests and have a chance to receive J-Tiles missing from their decks. One draw can make the difference between victory and defeat. When each chest is opened, there's a chance to receive a golden legend. Give it a try, Lee. I know you'll be hooked in no time. Open 10 chests. Make one warp. Unremarkable trash. Enjoy responsibly. Spend wisely. A trash bag filled with Celestial Jade Tiles. Celestial Jade Tiles possess different levels of rarity. And the sorting can be seen from the colors of the trash bags. Suddenly a gacha video, yes. Ordinary trash. Enjoy responsibly, spend wisely. Unspectacular trash. Average trash. Common trash. Unpretentious trash. Lackluster trash. Unnoteworthy trash. Swarthy trash. Numbers got nerfed trash. Well? Is there no times 10 draw guarantee? There must have been something wrong with the drop rate. I'll boost the drop rate of Gold Legends right now. Here, give it a try. Oh boy. I'm gonna eat about that. Every 10 warps guarantee a rare or better celestial jade tile. Make 10 warps. How satisfying. That is. The Golden Legend. One of a kind trash. What do you think, Lee? Do you love how it feels? Drawing cards won't make the game itself more fun. Lee, you've changed. You used to be so joyful and selfless. Now you're picky and fickle. I feel like I don't know you anymore. If you don't enjoy this, I will have you stay here and open chests until you can fully appreciate the fun. Oh no, Heliobas is trying to use this as a way to track me. President Ching, we're in a huge trouble. What is it? I have terrible news. The Interstellar Peace and Entertainment has created a knockoff Celestial Jade. What? File a lawsuit now. I'm suing them for copyright infringement. There's actually worse news to come. The IPC has already gotten ahead of us to announce the new product. Curse them. We just need a few technical adjustments. Lee, should I take a gamble on this new game mode? It's a big gamble, my friend. You're right. I have to bet everything I have. Juan, launch our emergency assets. They've already been bottom fished by the IPC. They've bought out all of the Dynasty Corp stocks. It's a total wipeout, my friend. Why? Why has it come to this? Xingqi's voice gradually grows more high-pitched and shrill, echoing across the corner of the room. You useless fool! You're fired! Huh? President Heliobas really has a ferocious temper. Even an aloof young girl like Xingqi has been trapped in the vortex of fame and fortune. Although, when it comes down to it, these are nothing more than fantasies used to deceive the host. One push and they come crumbling down. This is not another Fushuan at all. You are the real Master Diviner. I'm nothing like that imposter. I thought such a thing would be clear to you at a single glance. Do you think I put a little plan together and easily crushed their dreams? The dream I have given Xingqi will not so easily be crushed. Lee, listen to me. I have a way to make everyone rich. You must sign a contract with me as a representative of the Astral Express. Then we can spread Celestial Jade to even remote worlds. With the Express, we can get to untapped markets before the IPC. What do you think? It's not a great plan. It's terrible. Don't go encouraging a happy young girl to go chasing dreams of delusional fame and riches, Heliobas. It's time for you to finish your mission, Judge. Lee, separate Xingqi from this thing. Fools! Couldn't have given you... Could make you...
Oh great, a walk in the park.
Text a bit too fast on double speed. We can still turn people into pigs, if we so wish.
Here! You're annoying! Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move! Go Nappy!
Annihilate.
to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora!
Tough luck running into me!
Let the evaluation begin. Liquidation!
Commencing research.
That pigged.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
You hear that, Chincha? The market is unpredictable.
Are you alright?
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide.
Riveter!
My turn!
Annihilate.
No, my business plan.
Go Nappy!
Business plans are for the pigs. Master Diviner, Lee, and Miss Huahua? What are you doing here? Miss Xingxue, you suddenly lost consciousness. Are you okay, Xingxue? Have you been feeling out of sorts at all? Headache, nausea, strange dreams? Actually, yes, I fell asleep and had a really long dream. I dreamt I got super rich. As long as you're okay. Oh, right. Don't let me catch you slacking off during work again. Go and tidy up the repository. Understood. This won't happen again. Phew. The Master Divine is gone. I must have been possessed by a heliobus, right, Lee? Judge? Miss Xingxue, you remember everything? Of course. You are all here after all. That and the fact that I dreamt about quitting my job and becoming a hugely successful entrepreneur. This is all too crazy. I imagine I must have attracted one of those spirits that make people think wild things. So, aren't you really planning on starting your own business? What? Don't be crazy. As if I have the energy or guts for that. But a heliobus cannot implant an idea in a human that does not already exist. We really never thought about this before, Miss Xingxue. Well, sometimes of course, but it's only ever just a fleeting thought. Being able to prove your ambition to the entire universe. Who wouldn't want that? Okay, Lee. Let's get this heliobus back to the Matrix. Thank you both so much. Please allow me to treat you to a meal at Aurum Alley someday. Okay, next time for sure. I'll be off now, Miss Xingxue. Is that our final heliobus? I feel it might be.
Since when did Fixstrom
Everyone on the CN shows a trick.
I never thought that there would still be Heliobi in the Divination Commission. It seems this one excelled in enhancing people's desires and seducing them to work hard for riches.
So it would infect people with your human desires, but at least this has been dealt with smoothly by you two. Thanks a bunch, Lee, Master Diviner.
Don't forget, we have to minimize the impact of this incident. It would be best to put a new post on Ghostly Grove. Breaking news! Beware of predatory contracts. Mythopedia. She made a clone to do her work. What happened next will shock you. Hotter scoops. Overwork leads to mental distress. Correct. Heliobi really are curious creatures. They come in so many forms. I wonder if that get-rich-quick scheme would have actually worked.
If those Heliobi are worth trusting, then I'm the Flint Emperor.
Alright, we'll be heading back now, Lee. See you soon. Hello, New World. Still even. Base target reached. Let's discuss. Million sub special. I got a surprise for y'all. Hello chat. Hello chat. Hello chat. All eyes on me, please. I have an announcement to make. Again? No, I'm backing out. Something this important has to be covered over at the Exulting Sanctum. Just tell them here and now. Nope. Where's your sense of ceremony when it comes to life? Looks like good news. Let's go. Come on, let's go. See you soon in the Exulting Sanctum.
Get some rest while you can, and gather your strength.
I'll keep it quick. A psych rain just delivered us a package. Opening it up, I saw a gold play button. Another silver medallion. They wouldn't send out another one of those things, would they? Nope. It's a GOLD gold medallion for getting to 1 million subs. A legendary gold medallion. That must be precious. As far as I'm aware, there is no higher medallion on offer. So yes, it's indeed quite precious. Thank you so much to everyone who helped us get our silver medallion. Seems like just yesterday, but now we have already smashed through the 1 million subs mark. And of course, it's all thanks to everyone's support too. We'll have to eat, drink and make merry, of course, in celebration. But I think what's more important right now is that we acknowledge how hard it's been for the 4 of us to make this stream and make this team and put together such outstanding results. I think we should at least commemorate the occasion somehow, such as a celebration live stream or something else. What do you think? I'm down for anything, up to you. Don't worry, I've been waiting for just this moment. I want to revisit everywhere I've vlogged before, but together with you guys too. Then, I'll mix and splice that into scenes from those old streams. I think it will be really interesting and also really memorable. I don't understand the mixing part, so I'll just follow your lead. Sounds really touching. It's been so great getting to know everyone. Actually, where we are right now is one of the locations. This is where my streaming career first kicked off. I know each and every street paver here immediately. That's because when you first came here, you kept prying them out of the ground and busking by smashing them on people's chest. Of course you'd know them immediately, as your street performances were unbelievable. That's all in the past, back when I first met you. Time really flies. Come, let's snap a team photo right here, Lee. Would you please do the honors?
Came up from Starskiff Haven just to see the Ambrosial Arbor.
Really? Guess so. Next up is the Oromelli. I've done store tour vlogs in every single shop there. Back then, we had a regular audience which might have been small, but it was better than nothing. Focus on Horhua. Just on Horhua. You still remember this store? Back then, we did a store tour here and the boss was really excited. Oh, I remember. We ate those spicy buffalo wings and I nearly cried. Next time we get the chance, let's bring Lee over. We'll see if eating those makes Lee ugly cry or not. I quite like the Oromelli. I also heard about Lee and Shang Shang's legend here. That was hilarious.
There aren't many gormandizers.
Yeah, need to have all of them. Next up, it's time to go to Fixtral Garden, and I think everyone knows the reason why. Let's go! What do you sell anyways?
What are you waiting for? Everyone in Aram Alley knows Delicacy Pavilion.
Food. Hey, we have successfully subdued the Heliobus for now. However, this place is still not safe. Please be cautious. Fear not. Do you still not realize my skills? Of course I do. However, even you can't afford to be careless here, Lee. Since the furnace broke, all of the Ignama spirits that could pose a threat have been recovered. The most dangerous spirit among them...
Hey! Wait and think before you speak. Who is the most dangerous spirit?
The most dangerous spirit is Tail, and the second most dangerous is Cirrus. Both have already been subdued by the Ten Lords Commission.
Bah! You call this being subdued? This is called making use of outstanding talent. I stayed in the Ten Lords Commission as a kindness to you.
Either way, according to an assessment by the Ten Lords Commission, the remaining Heliobi that have not been subdued are not powerful enough to pose a real threat. This is all thanks to you and the ghost hunting squad, Lee. Oh yeah, did you come to Fixtral Garden to see me, Lee? Just wanted to chat with you. Okay, I want to chat with you too, Lee. Will the Ten Lords Commission remain in Fixtral Garden? Yes. The Ten Lords Commission has been using this Pavilion of Cessation as a temporary office for some time. I've started thinking of it as my workplace. If you ask me, the work environment here is much more spacious than in the Netherworld. Evil Binding Matrix currently needs someone to maintain it. Capturing Heliobi is one thing, but subduing them is a whole other matter. This work is torment for a long-life species. What happened to the captured Heliobi? It's terrifying, but not the kind of terrifying that humans would fear. I asked Tail before. He said that even if Heliobi were trapped in a confined space, they would not be bound. They differ from material creatures in this way. But when you place them in a prison, the Heliobi have no way of satisfying their desires. They are like thirsty humans that can see water but never taste it.
You understand the idea of a desire that can never be fulfilled, right? This is imprisonment for a Heliobus.
Although capture devices such as the suppression towers and the creation furnace can hold Heliobi, the main goal is to prevent them from ever coming into contact with human emotions and desires. Subdued Heliobi will remain inside the pagoda until Well, until they find a chance to escape. I wanted to ask where the Ten Lords Commission HQ is. It's best that you do not know, Lee. I may not seem very authoritative, but the Ten Lords Commission is a very, very serious department. As the Shianso's long-lived species have been deprived of death's dignity, the Ten Lords Commission had to become deaf. That means that the Ten Lords Commission should not appear before the eyes of the people, like the 6 commissions. In other words, kiddo,
only by maintaining a complete independence can the Ten Lords complete the mission they were entrusted at birth.
I hope you understand, Lee. Is Madame Shuiyi okay? Madame Shuiyi is okay now. As far as I know, Madame Shuiyi is already back on another mission. She should give herself a holiday. It's true, even if she has the body of a puppet, she will still get fatigued. I'll pass on your regards. I've got to go. Yeah, I've still got some things to take care of here. Take care.
The Ten Lords' verdict of karmic atonement.
It's you, Lee. Do you need something? If it's urgent, please forgive me, as I cannot be distracted for too long. Ask Hanya about the daily work. Judges of the 10-Yard Commission must undergo systematic training to be ready for every task. However, when it finally comes down to it, they are categorized into 4 different divisions: detention, incarceration, interrogation, and punishment. Since I am not good at combat, I'm assigned to the interrogation division and tasked to deduce and interpret the karmic tome under the Ten Lords' supervision. My job is to gather intelligence in preparation for the next disaster. As a non-combat judge of the pen, my job is considered the most useless among the judges. Ask her about her past. Once you enter the Ten Lords Commission, it's like entering a life after death. Your name and life before are meaningless. Come to think of it, my sister and I have been working in the Ten Lords Commission for nearly... how long was this? 800 years? 1,000 years? Or was it 1,200 years? Never mind about that. We sisters have been stricken by Mara and committed a great offense. We were regretful. Thankfully, the Ten Lords took pity on us and granted us another chance. I drank the wine of oblivion, using oniromancy to understand Shianso people's flow of karma and calculate Mara's next appearance. On the other hand, my sister was given an indestructible puppet body to capture evils. Shuiyi and Hanya are nicknames for the white and black pieces in Shianso's chess game. We sisters adopted these names to remind ourselves that we serve the Ten Lords and are at their disposal. About the Commission. You seem interested in the Ten Lords Commission's affairs, no less than Miss Guinai Fen. It may seem too heartless for me to shut you up by saying these are Shianso's affairs and have nothing to share. After all, upholding mystery will only beget prying eyes. How about this? I can tell you some common knowledge of the responsibilities here. About the responsibility of the Ten Lords Commission. As stated in the Ten Lords Commission discipline, the First Division keeps vigils at night and evils at bay. The Second Division punishes the criminals and pacifies the territory, and the Third Division ensures fairness in the karmic wheel and life expectancy. Being the legal mechanism that monitors Shianso's long-lived species, we are responsible for observing and escorting the Shianso natives who are succumbing to Mara. We are also in charge of grounding the vicious criminals of the long-lived species into their shackling prison as a sign of the karmic wheel manifestation. Lastly, and most importantly, we will keep the long-lived species' true selves in the Hall of Karma for learning and studying, deducing when Mara will strike. We are the emissaries of the afterlife. We are the inevitable death, and we offer all long-lived species a dignified ending. That's all. If you have any more questions, Lee, feel free to ask. However, due to the burden of my duties, I might not have ample time to answer all of them. The final stop is the Fixed Troll Garden, where we've all adventured before. Despite being scared by the horrors here, this is where the meteoric rise of my vlogging career really took flight. That's right, even though it usually scares me half to death. But if we stick together, there's nothing to be afraid of. Let's not sensationalize things, you promised a happy surprise. Don't worry, you'll find out soon. This place seems like a great place to make a memory. How does everyone feel about taking a team photo? Who's going to take the photo then? I brought my Cygrain. I wonder if I took the other choice, then I would not be in here. Didn't I promise a happy surprise for everyone before? Let me call them over. Ta-da! I still think we need something more than just revisiting previous vlog spots with a new look. We've been fighting side by side for so long now that a few fans in the live stream have been asking me about you guys. And it's only thanks to the support of these fans that we've been able to get where we are today. So to celebrate me getting the gold medallion, and also in celebration of our friendship, I've decided to hold a fan meet and greet. Today I'll be bringing the gold medallion with me to share all our wonderful memories with everyone. Young people sure are full of energy. Little Gui gets it, and she's so cute. I feel closer to her than this blanket. Hey miss, how did you manage to do that? Your tail is sparkling. It's a secret, I can't tell you. Oh, it's probably your family's secret fur care routine. I won't ask any more questions. I have to say, you really are so cute. Thank you, thanks for the compliment. Miss Gwyneth, the Fixed Troll Garden is a really dangerous place, especially with so many people. There's too many people. I'm starting to feel a little dizzy. Time to become an extrovert, whether you want it or not. Young girl, while watching your stream I kept wanting to ask, that sword always looks so heavy. Is it real or fake? Of course it's real. My mama gave it to me, and I had to practice for an eternity before I could manage to lift it. Wow, what incredible skill. So much mother, Su Shang. Grey-haired person. So cool with that pose while wielding a bat. When I saw the relationship status, didn't it say? It's a script. Definitely fake. Anything more to say about me? No? Oh. You're even more pretty in real life than on the vlog. Ah, that's not to say that you are not pretty when on stream. It's fine, I get it. The camera adds 10 pounds. Oh, I clicked the wrong button somehow. You should interact with the fans more. This is the fruit of our collective labor. I'm just basking in the ambience and was thinking of leaving. I understand, but I have something to tell you. After coming to the Shianzhou, I tried all sorts of things. Acrobatics, store visits, streaming, and the ghost busting stuff with our ghost hunting squad. I'm really blessed, especially with the milestones reached with this account. The past me would have never dared to even dream of this. You have a natural charisma that makes you popular. I admit that I come with my own fanbase, but it's also thanks to you all. This account may be called Little Gui Genevieve, but it's not mine alone. Little Gui Genevieve bears many people's expectations. It stopped being just one person a long time ago. I can't always be an eternal ray of sunshine like Little Gui Genevieve is. I also can't always be Little Gui Genevieve with her razor-sharp wit and how she's adored by so many. I couldn't have done it alone. It was thanks to you, the Ghost Hunting Squad, and the unity of our fans that this was achieved. So I was thinking of troubling you once more, to post a photograph of all of us on Ghostly Grove. Whatever shall I do with you? Ghost Hunting Squad, commemorating this joyous day. A truly unforgettable night, no? Plan on staying a bit longer. Just let me say this one last line. Thank you, Lee. Uneven, 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 uneven! The Ghost Hunting Squad has completed all tasks. Capture escaped Heliobi and become a content creator with more than 1 million fans. The Ghost Hunting Squad did it. Gold subscription commemorative medallion. The commemorative medallion sent by Ghostly Grove to influencers attaining 1 million subscribers. Congratulations, you have 1 million subscribers on Ghostly Grove. And nesting avians. The gulls sleep and the herons slumber. All is cloaked in utter silence. Uneven, but divisible by 3. So I guess not that interesting. Yeah, those are just the things the fights that I did one at the beginning of the stream, so those we will not do. We get a fully maxed out light cone, for I'm not afraid. 3 girls stroll in the darkness, and the surroundings seem to gain a hint of eeriness. Wah, hurry up, or we won't wait for you. She steps forward confidently, with her phone lifted, seemingly unaffected by the supernatural ambience. I'm over here. The girl standing ahead responds timidly. Huh? So you were in front all along. And who is following Shang and me? Perfect end for this scene would definitely be a girlish scream. Very good picture of tail. Paranormal investigation complete. Influencer campaign. Reach subscription level 8. Reach subscription level 12. Accumulate a net total of 10 comment replies on Ghostly Grove. Okay. Complete the Pathfinder challenge, a total of 6 times. Collect a total of 16 dispersed heliobi using the Exorcist Psych Ring and Fixed-Roll Garden. There's still stuff around somewhere. No, this is one of the things we needed to do. Hey! Starfire Parkland. After obtaining phone wallpaper, they can be changed in the phone function. Previous host tasted so bitter, couldn't bring myself to enjoy them. I like bitter. Shall I trade my sweet one with you next time? Ah, there's also... Well, yes, because I get coins for this from the fighting stuff. Yo, my friend, can I get a digital autograph? Come to the meetup for the autograph. I'll give it to you at the meetup, along with a photograph. Little Gui Guinevere is already very popular. 100k fans should be easy. If there was support from everyone. If Little Gui Guinevere responds to me, I'll wash my hair upside down. Oops, I actually replied. Little Druid Guinevere, do you have any plans after reaching 100k fans? It's a secret for now. Lol, that's gonna be double the joy for me, but seriously though, I think the body double and the real deal looking too alike isn't super great. It really takes away the uniqueness of things. Why did you do this, little Gui? Vibes are more important. Cloud within grasp. I like it better if they share a similar vibe. No one can truly look exactly like the original after all. If machines can learn all we know, then the days for us organic life forms are numbered. Don't you think so? Some things are irreplaceable. Little Gui thinks that though machines may be great at mimicry, creativity won't be replaced in such a short time. What happened after? What about the crew? They said they were going home. They said they missed their homes and then they left. Thinking about it makes me shiver a little. That's a lot to put on the Divination Commission. How will you guys deal with this kind of trouble? I always back up my work. Make regular backups of my work. It's the way to go. If there was a chance to observe parallel worlds, who would everyone be? Any thoughts? Be a lawyer. Be a lawyer who investigates all sorts of strange cases. A new flying device. Neat. What kind of transport does Little Gui want? Flying sword. Aha, I'll get my bestie to fly me down her sword. Can invert this into another story. A young man, overcoming countless formidable foes, finally reaches the pinnacle of his life, only to discover that he is the descendant of the Borisin. Sounds a bit mid. Not gonna lie, kinda mid. You thought about hosting another round of Q&A? I didn't get picked, and I need to be. Wait for the next medallion. Oops, I commented this too late. It's already over. Better stay safe while you're outside. Turn on your Jade Abacus auto-report feature beforehand. Run if you encounter trouble. Don't pull any stunts. You've got a fighter. Don't worry, our squad's got someone who can fight 10 people. Super strong. I've rented a real murder house before. There was always a woman sobbing. I couldn't find the source. Better move out sooner. I'm gonna go crazy if you keep this paranoia up. You should just rent another place. Glad to hear that your friend is okay. Other members of the ghost hunting squad should take care of themselves as well. Find some time to take a break or something. If you guys just go on vacation, where are you thinking about going, little Gui? Go to Pinacone. I heard Pinacone used to be a prison planet or something in the past. Word is it's pretty heavily renovated. Maybe it's time to have a stream outside the Shienso. I really want to know what happened, but I think little Gui Genevieve handled it really well. I knew standing her was the right choice. No more flattery, please, I'm blushing. It's the least I could do as a streamer. Little Gui, what would you do if you had this power? Stay the course. I'll keep streaming, of course. I can't bear to leave my family. Don't overwork yourself, Gui. I've been watching you for a while. You gotta remember to eat on time and stay hydrated. Thanks for all the love, everybody. Come on, stop arguing. You know you're all my nearest and dearest. Is there gonna be an announcement for the 1 million subs video? I'm dying over here. Can you let us know just a few keywords, please? Spoiler alert. The grey-haired big sister you all love will be appearing. Did I get all of them? Or did I miss some at the bottom? Nope. Ooh. Ghost noises. Okay, that leaves us with one thing, I think. Pathfinder. The chess ghost, who hasn't been quiet for long, started looking for someone to play chess with near that suppression tower again. It seems that its significant defeat last time wasn't enough to make the lesson sink in. Can check out what new tricks it has up its sleeve. Rather than fighting, let's play some not chess. In fact, anything but chess. Hey, consider yourself lucky today to have received guidance from a master like me. Come then, I'm about to unfold the Pathfinder. You should listen, observe, and think lots. If you don't understand something, just ask me. Master, do you not recognize me? Busy people have short memories. It shouldn't come as a surprise that I can't seem to recall who you are. Why do you look so familiar? Damnation, you feckless, insidious little, to obtain victory through such conniving. Oh, you don't seem to have used any dastardly tricks to win. However, I must avenge myself of the shame of defeat today. Dare you accept a duel? I'm so scared. Slippery, duplicitous human. Silence, spare me your words and show me your skill. Here comes the skill. That was not skill. Your skill is acceptable. Nothing compares to mine, of course. Got anything harder? Oh? Turned cocky from a single bit of praise, have we? It will not be so easy next time. Take the reward. I can't use it anyway.
If they can fit in my rucksack, I'm taking them.
Last one was only a beginner test. This game will be much harder. How much harder is it? Shut your mouth and face me to find out. Come on then. Then let's start. Will these get actually difficult? Will I ever not mess them up on the first try? No, wait. How could you have figured that out so quickly? Someone salty? Who said that? I expected no less from someone I have deemed as my opponent. You have some skill, I'll give you that. This round of chess will be quite extraordinary. Are you ready? You say that every time. Chess is not a game of words. Hurry up and start. Well, okay, there will be more commands, I guess. No, that doesn't work. Aha. Figured it out? Something must have gone wrong. Could the problem be with you? Don't celebrate too soon. I was going soft with you before. Now I will unleash my true potential. Are you prepared for this time's challenge? You bet. Haha! I want to see how you figure this one out. After the ingenium passes by a pressure plate, the plate will be turned into an obstacle. After the ingenium passes by a pressure plate, the plate will turn into... Oh. Why did we need 4 frames for this animation? Incredibly difficult. No, impossible. Absolutely impossible. You must be lucky. Really? I'm lucky. So if I go pull for characters in a game right now, are you going to make it up to me if I don't get a 5-star? I won't be able to afford it. I don't believe you'll be this fortunate next time. I should go pull now and see if something happens. But yes, the game is being meta again. I have figured out your ways. There you begin another challenge? Oh yeah? I don't believe you. Witness my full power. Ah. Your full power is not very powerful. I'm used to it already. Seriously, I don't even want to say anything tough anymore. Do you get annoyed that I need to banter with you every time you finish a line? I'm definitely getting annoyed. If I lose next time, I will not prattle. Remember this. You know what I'm going to say. I also know what you are going to say. Should we start? Short and quick. Nope, that's not it. Oh, I don't... I don't need to go over here around. I just can go straight up. Go fetch your reward.
I don't have space for all this.
Seriously, after facing me so many times, have you ever felt like you met your match? No. Damnation! Let's continue. I'll provide the puzzle, and you'll answer them. Two obstacles. I'm too good at your kind of puzzle, I think. Well, I knew you were my fated nemesis for a reason. Only you can solve the puzzles I personally designed. You're awesome. Of course, I know I'm awesome. You know what? I'm pretty awesome too. 3, 2, 1. I'm really awesome. I'm really awesome. My friend, I'd like to proudly tell you that. I'm really, really, really awesome. Enough. Next time, the next puzzle will be your end. How many more?
Looks handy. Into the backpack.
Hey, can we discuss something? Can you pretend to throw a match so I can keep my dignity before my Hideo friends? Sure, but where's my reward? You lost. Why should I give you a reward for losing? Wanna guess whether I'll lose? Darn you. Stop gloating. Very few people can solve this chess puzzle. Well, I'm needing to think. I thought about it. I get it. I really do. Get what? You're pretending to be weak, so I lower my guard. In that case, I will no longer conceal my own potential. Prepare to face the ultimate, final challenge. A chess match. Never before seen complexity. An exclusive design previously unrevealed. Another bitter defeat is coming, just like it always has. Then enough talk. Have at you! Okay. No. Huh. Okay, okay. Just a question. Yeah, I didn't need the last. What was that? What was that final obstacle? Was there supposed to be a different solution to this? What's wrong? Chess Ghost, say something. I've been defeated. I've been completely and utterly defeated. My life, no, my existence as a heliobus has lost all meaning. So, are you ready for another round? No, never again. As a fellow chess player, please leave me with some basic dignity. Let the chess ghost have some alone time for a bit. You've already improved a lot. Huh, don't try to butter me up. I must seclude myself and improve. I will not be so merciful next time.
I don't have space for all this.
The golem. How he came into the world. Pathfinder completed. Now where's this? Collect a total of 16 dispersed healer by using the Exorcist Psycrane. So there's that flying Psycrane thing somewhere, is what you are saying. Here? Here. Hello Lee, I've been waiting for you here for a while. When did you appear behind me? Oh. It's Lee, who didn't pay attention. Successfully retrieved the dispersed Heliobi in the sky using the Exorcist Psycrane last time, Lee. This time, Xiaoling would like to ask you to again collect all the dispersed Heliobi around Fixtroll Garden. There are baby Heliobi all over this garden. Don't worry, those Heliobi are under the control of the Ten Lords Commission. What we would like to ask of you is to retrieve this time are the dispersed Heliobi of different colors this time. These aren't the Heliobi you can see anywhere. You will instantly understand when you start to control the Exorcist Psycrane. When you have collected enough, Xiaoling will appear with a token of appreciation. Xiaoling will appear when there is a need and leave when there isn't, without taking too much of your time. I didn't need to press subdue every time I find one. So, one more. Also there's a chest here. Good to know. Aha! Hello, Lee. Those Heliobi sure are troublesome to find. Is that so? Lee has been such a great help. Thank you for your assistance. Some ghost is playing music here. That is yet another quest I could do. Is there any more? Or why can I still use you? Also, how do I get to that chest? Is there just stairs? There is just stairs.
I want us to become one.
If they can fit in my rucksack, I'm taking them.
There's another one. That's why.
My host spends their days dreaming about becoming a big, fluffy...
What is that? Justice will be served!
Why? Oh, hi. Oh, guess we are fighting.
Mission command.
Cute! Watch this awesome move!
Hide.
It's honestly refreshing to just have an auto battle again. I don't need to think about any weird flames on my timer.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Every step is just a part of the adventure.
Huh, I thought I saw more over here. Did I... Whoa. I make that up in my mind. And once again, one is missing. Okay. Is there more? Yes. One more.
Since when did Fixed Garden?
These are all in a row. And as usual, one more. Decided not to be in a row. Oh. A hat. The star of wealth shines upon you. So many achievements today. But yes, this leaves only the fighting now. So I am satisfied. The star of wealth shines upon you. Open treasures 170 times on the Shion So Law Fu. The Golem, how he came into the world. Obtain a total of 9 Pathfinder rewards. Legend. Wait. What? Dairy! Obtain a golden reward in the new Celestial Shade gameplay mode. That was just a dream. But the achievement is real. To the world's end, release archery into the universe beyond after touring the Law Fu with it. Hello New World, gain 1 million fans on the Ghostly Grove website. 7 folios of Eta Opus, master all exorcismics. Well-balanced influencer, post an equal number of posts with different post styles on the Ghostly Grove website. Cloud within grasp, get over 10 replies on the Ghostly Grove website. Gather this blazing fire, scatter the shining stars, collect 24 dispersed healobi with Exorcist Cycrane. Legendary. The best milk. But with that, we are done for today. And with this event. That was exciting. Well, I'm not done with the event, but we are done with the event.
Can't you stay for a while?
So until next time, on Honkai Star Rail, I don't know what will be next. There is a lot of character-specific quests that would need to be done. So I should be doing some cleanup on those at some point. But who knows, maybe main story or other events will come first. It's always hard to tell. See you next time. Bye. And thanks for subscribing and liking